All right, we're going live. Um, Thank you guys for being here this morning. This is something a little bit different than I normally do. My live streams usually it'll be stuff about either me interviewing people or me bringing you guys some new channels that are out there. And this has got nothing to do with either one of those, but it does have to do with a good friend of ours. For today, we're going to be doing, I guess you could call it a turkey drive, fundraiser drive. Um, I don't know, feed the hungry drive. uh, okay, no problem, Luis. And we kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what Fishy Bizz is doing, or some of you guys might know him as Drew or Mr. Clark. And it's one of those things where constantly people say that we should give back to the community, and I think Clark, Mr. Clark, Drew, Fishy Biz, the Biz as he calls him, so is an example of precisely that, actually doing the work to give back to his community. Thank you, Kyle, for being here. LJ, thank you for joining us this morning. And so today I'm going to be joined with Aquafunk. He's going to be coming in here. Hopefully, Drew or Fishy Biz is going to be able to join us a little bit later. I know he's kind of he's at school. They're going through some meetings, class workshops, whatever it is that they're doing. They don't have students today. So as soon as he gets done with that, he'll probably be joining us on the live stream. And he'll be able to come up here and talk a little bit more about what he's been doing and how long he's been doing it. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening today. And like I said, I know I'm going to be doing this today with Funk. He was running around taking care of some business right now. So, how you doing, Funk?
Got the damn screen all jacked up again. What did I do the last time?
You hit a button. You said you made it large or something. You made it go.
Oh snap! That's not it. That's not it. Hold up, wait.
He's around pushing.
Oh, I messed something up. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, he hit the wrong button. They're doing decent. I have not advertised them that much. I have sold about 12, I think, but we're 233 people. Oh, okay. Is that the coloring books. Got it. There he is. Let me add Funk again.
All right. What the hell? What the hell?
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh, maybe if I do this. Did I do that? What the hell?
You just said you hit a button that you were afraid to hit because you thought it was going to do something different.
No, it was, the top. What? I don't know what I did. I don't care. I only can see my nose. I only see my mouth at this point.
Are you sure it's not the orientation on your phone that you got to switch?
No, it's the bar on top of the screen where it says your how much battery you have. You know that thing up there, and it has the Google. You know that?
Yeah.
I can't get rid of it. Now you can go back to the other way, or are you good like this? I'm good like this. I just can't. I can't see now. I see your mouth. I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We can make this happen. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing?
They're trickling in. They're coming in.
Who's in the hands? Who's in the hands?
Let's see.
I'm good.
We're joined by let's see who's in the house. We got Prodigal Aquarius, which is Don. Elite Manager Habits. What?
Prodigal Aquarius, which is Dawn.
Yeah, Don is his name. Don.
Don.
El Don.
Okay.
And then Elite Menagerie Habitats, Louise is here. We have Outside In Aquatics. I always get that backwards, inside out. Outside In Aquatics, which is Kyle. Alan J's Shrimp, which is Laura. Let's see. And then we have Vinoski.
Vinoski rules.
And then we have the Bud Files. The family's here. Good morning. Price Tag, which is Joe. Thank you for joining in. And then we have the Joy of Fish Keeping, Jose. Thank you for being here. Audra Myers. The Biz. The Biz is in the house. Hey, are you going to be able to join this on screen or what?
Why is he in the chat?
I don't know.
Someone, hey man, I sent you the link. Come on, sucker.
I thought we were going to pin the link up here on the screen, weren't we?
But I sent it to him personally.
All right, I'm going to pin it over here.
Oh, snap. We're about to have the Tic Tac guy hop up here.
No, we won't.
Tic Tac. Oh, Tic Tac.
The Tiki Tac?
Tic Tac dude.
All right,
so you know everybody's name, first name?
I don't know everybody's first name. I know a lot of people's first name, which is different, but but I do. The problem for me that has become is that I learn their first names and I always butcher their channel names.
Yeah,
it's like the one Peplin's channel. I always forget it because I'm so used to calling him Brian.
Just call him Pimple Butt.
Pimple Butt.
Yeah, Pimply Butt. Pimply Butt Aquatics. That's a good name for him. Pimply Butt Aquatic. Damn, I saved in.
Let me see.
I saved a horse and ride that cowboy. See, there's something wrong with that dude. There's something wrong. So yeah, what did you go over so far?
No, just kind of what we're doing today, as far as why we're having the live stream. Basically, that's all as far as I got to.
Yeah.
I was just actually I was talking nice about Drew for once.
Why?
I don't know. I felt pity for him. Basically what I was saying is that a lot of people talk about giving back to the community, giving back to that, and
I agree.
Drew is the prime example of somebody that is actively giving back to his community. Not only because he went back to teach at the school that he attended, that in itself is giving back to his community. And then the other thing is that he does these food drives that he does for the holidays. And
I think he went back to the school that he went to before because he never really graduated personally.
That's the only one that would hire him.
Yeah, he didn't graduate, and he's still working. He's still taking classes. He's just so old they think he's the teacher.
So he never graduated. Hung out at the high school. He got to an age where people thought he was a teacher. And that's why he's in the classroom.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
True. There's probably a lot more truth to that than anything else.
I knew it. So listen, y'all. I put the GoFundMe on there, and that's exactly right. Yeah, Mexicali is exactly right. That's what we started this whole thing for way back when, is because, like, I would love to be like, oh, I'm doing something, but let's be real. I got too much stuff going on. I don't have time to do something. I don't. I got bills to pay. I got family, and I'm just tired. I don't have time to do something. I'd like to do something, but I can't. But Fishy Bizz is doing something. So we do this to try and be part of that. And we hope that if you guys have a little extra, you guys could do the GoFundMe so that you could be a part of actually doing something too. All of us always like to talk about it, and we daydream about like, ooh, if I can, I would do this for, people in need, or I would do this to spread the hobby. But the reality is that that's easier said than done. And this is a way that, you guys could do that. So, if you have the ability, whatever you can donate, please do. It goes to a good cause, and you guys can track the cause. You can see your money working. It's not a guessing game. You're not crossing your fingers and be like, I hope it goes to what I think it's going to go to. You actually know because you can see it work.
Yeah, I want to make sure I um point this out. This is MNC Aquatics Mike. Uh, Drew is in St. Louis, and the reason I want to bring this out is because Mike does something very similar for the community that he lives in. He does these big cookouts that are put together by members of the community, and they start out by helping, making sure that firefighters, policemen, and I think some of the medical personnel get fed during the holidays. And if they have any leftovers, I think they open it up to the public, if I'm not mistaken. But they actually smoke a bunch of turkeys. He was telling me the other day, I forgot how many hundreds of turkeys they get done over that weekend, and he's pretty involved with that. So what he's trying to find out is where Drew is located, because maybe the same distributor that supplies the turkeys to them could probably do something with Drew.
He's in St. Louis, Missouri. We could go ahead and get you all his information offline, Mike. We could definitely do that because
or we could dox him and just put it on here and
say what? People... Dox him? Yeah. Give him his address.
We'll pin it in the comments.
Yeah, his address, his make, model, license plate of his car. I got his social and date of birth, mother's maiden name, and everything.
Yeah.
His name of his first pet. I got all that.
Mike says he's got 85 turkeys right now in the freezer. So
what?
He's slowly collecting them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, Mike, how come you haven't talked more about it, brother?
I don't know. That's what I was telling him, but that's there's a lot of people in our that do a lot of stuff that I guess that's the whole point of doing stuff like that, is you're not doing it because I never understood like content creators that will go out and do something nice, but yet it's all recorded and documented. That to me doesn't seem genuine. It's not it's more for public appreciation, I guess. But people that are behind the scenes quietly doing day-to-day stuff to help others, I think that's what's really admirable.
Yeah, Fishy Bizz didn't start this. Me and Mexicali started it for him.
Yeah.
We kind of insisted. In fact, the only reason why Fishy Bizz started this particular GoFundMe is because when we did it the last time, I started a GoFundMe, but because I started it, GoFundMe wanted to send me the money, and I was like, no, I don't want no part of that. I don't want nobody being like, hold up, why is this money going to Aquafunk? I didn't want no part of it. So it was kind of a pain in the butt to switch it over to Fishy Bizz. So this time around, I insisted that he starts the GoFundMe so we didn't have to deal with that pain in the butt. But he was like, he didn't want to start the GoFundMe. I was like, bro, I don't want to deal with that whole rigmarole that we did last time. So I insisted he started it. But yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only reason he started it, is because I the first time they wanted me to take all the money. I was like, I don't want the money. I don't want people to I don't want that to get into people's heads at all.
Yeah. And the truth of the matter is that Drew's been doing this for what, 4 or 5 years now?
I think this is the 5th.
Yeah, the 5th year. For the first 3 years, he was strictly coming out of pocket. I mean, he was doing it out of his own pocket to do this. And it wasn't until last year where Funk came to me and he goes, dude, we need to do something to help Drew, because the demand was getting bigger, and the cost, he was kind of limited as to what he could do. So last year is the first year that Funk decided to do this and asked me if I would, help out. And I said, of course. And so that's how this has all gotten started. But it's not necessarily because Drew has come up and said, hey, you guys need to do something to help me out. He rather not have to deal with this at all, to be honest. he doesn't like all this extra attention, um, and and it's just kind of taking a life of its own in his own community because that in the time that he's been doing this, it's gotten a little bit bigger. He's gotten a little bit more people reaching out to him from within the community that are helping him out. Uh, it's funny. I know he was talking about it the other day on a live stream. The first couple of times he was kind of having to sneak into grocery stores and because they were limited by how many purchases of turkeys they could do at once, and
I'm gonna be honest with you, that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, he was being ridiculous, going in with a hoodie sweater and then changing that out and coming in without a sweater. And obviously the store caught on really quick as to what was going on, and they asked him, and I think at that point they kind of let him, forget a little bit about that limitation and kind of work with him a little bit more. But
so I just think it's ridiculous because how ain't nobody gonna recognize his big ass with a different shirt on?
Yeah.
So let me give a couple of shout outs. Jose, Joy of Fish Keeping, thank you very much, brother, for the donation. Anonymous, I don't know who you are. You know who you are. We appreciate every damn dollar. Thank you so much for donating. There's a couple more people. Charles Hutchison's sons, thank you. Julie Thomas, thank you. And Filter, thank you. Where else we at? Anonymous, another anonymous, thank you. I'm not even going to try and butcher this name. Miroslav. Steven, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Kelly Foreman, thank you. Brandon Joyner, that's the blind fish keeper, thank you. June Baker, only Oscars, thank you so much. Thomas White, thank you. If you have a channel name, I don't know who your real name is. Mexicali probably knows who you are, but yeah, I appreciate every one of y'all.
I really do. Into the GoFundMe and go. There it is.
Yeah. I know who June Baker is. I know who
oh shit. Okay.
Say what?
No. I was looking at the total. I didn't realize we had already hit 540.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But that don't mean nothing. Y'all keep on keeping on. Every dollar counts. You know what I mean? So this is the deal. The monies that we raise goes for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and to help fund the classroom aquariums throughout the rest of this year and the beginning of next year. So it's not like, oh, okay, they hit a number. So we're just going to continue to try to go as far as we can with whatever you guys feel, appropriate. So that's what we're trying to do. As far as the numbers go, we could pick a number, but to be honest with you, Fishy Bizz was very reluctant to pick a number because he understands that it's really difficult this day and age for a lot of people. So we're just basically going for whatever you guys feel you can do. We thank you for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where we're at with that.
Yeah, and I think I know there's some concerns about the fees that some of these money apps have associated with them. I know one of the things you did last year, you kind of looked at most of them and you kind of came to the conclusion that the easiest and the least intrusive was GoFundMe, right?
Yeah. So GoFundMe, the reason why we're doing with GoFundMe is because GoFundMe was very transparent. You know what I'm saying? It was very transparent as to where your money went to, how much was raised. A lot of times when you do like these money apps, you have no idea how much was raised. You know what I mean? Like I could be like, yeah, hey, send me money to my PayPal or whatever. I'm trying to reach this much money. And, there could be a buttload of money in there, and I'm saying there's a lower number. You know what I mean? And yet I'm over here boo-hooing because we haven't hit a certain number. But in this way, how much is raised. There's no like, he hasn't hit the goal yet or whatever. I see that happening kind of. I've seen it happen, and I didn't want that to be the case here. MNC, I'll check that out after it's done. I'm on the phone right now, but I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive but they have a whole team behind what they're doing, so it's really nice. They have a big community that comes together, and they do this really nice gesture for their. I think it's like 3 counties that they service. It's not just their own county, from what I understand.
So if you do have a problem with the GoFundMe, if you do, we're not going to turn away, and you rather do PayPal. As soon as Fishy Bizz comes up here, he can give you his PayPal information.
Yeah.
He can give you all that, but we only know about the GoFundMe stuff. But we understand. We're not going to be like, oh, well, if you ain't going to do GoFundMe, you can take your donations and shove it. No, no. I just felt for the purposes of transparency, GoFundMe was better. Plus, we could give thanks to people, I don't have a problem with GoFundMe taking a cut. They manage. Yeah, and yeah, I agree with they do take a small cut, but they do help out a lot of people in doing what they do,
Yeah, because I know one of the things, one of the first times that we're doing like super chats and stuff like that through YouTube, but YouTube is pretty offensive when it comes to the amount that they take. I think it's like 45 or 50% of whatever gets donated, they get a cut out of. So, somebody thinks they're giving $20 to a cause, and they're not really seeing all $20.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first time we did it, in fact, I'll say it out of appreciation. Corey was nice enough to super chat Fishy Bizz $500. I was like, no, don't do that. No, Corey, don't know. But he did, and so we appreciate Corey for doing the super chat for 500. But I was like, oh man, so much. YouTube took out so much. But Corey also donated a buttload of supplies to Fishy Bizz. What?
Well, thank you, Mike. He's actually on the phone with the distributor right now as we speak, and we'll give him this info, and they'll see what they can do. Amazing.
And you know what? This is and Mike, thank you so much. This is not about money. This is about getting food on people's tables, right? So if you could do like Mike's doing, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Please, if you can take the GoFundMe link and put it on y'all social media, that would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? So like, you say you don't have money, but you have connections to people, you know what I'm saying, that can do that, like Mike just did. Hey, that's just as good, if not better. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Mike, so much.
That really stretches Fishy Bizz's dollar a little bit more. He's not having to go through a third party if he can go directly with a distributor.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. That way, whatever funds he does get can go towards, like, I know, like, I'm going to help out Fishy Bizz with fish food. I know Dan from Consolidated is helping out the classrooms with fish. Pretty soon we're going to have somebody come up here and we're going to do some giveaway. How are we going to do these giveaways? Are you have the ability to do the wheel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do have the ability to do the wheel. The only thing is that mine wasn't coming up. Let me see. Let me refresh this because I wasn't live yet.
Okay.
And so I'm actually on. Huh, funny. Fish Fam says I'm not live.
Hey, Fishy Bizz.
Something happened to me.
What?
Something must have happened to me because I'm not live according to.
Well, you're live here. Hey, Fishy Bizz.
I know.
So there's been a small hiccup in the plans. We're actually not going to be able to just go infinity on this live stream. So we're going to have to like cut this live stream at 4:00 and then pick it up another day. Some unforeseen things have popped up, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's totally fine. We're not gonna wear everybody out in one day. We'll just go ahead and pick it up on my channel. We'll pick it up on your channel. We'll see if we can pick it up on another platform. Maybe we get Big Jack or whatever. At any rate, don't stress it. Don't stress it because this is going from now. You know, we're gonna continue to try and raise money from now until Christmas. With as many
small. Is he having trouble getting out of class or what?
No, he just wrote down he was going to try and get people to come up on live stream.
Oh, okay.
So don't stress having people come up on live stream. To be honest with you, because at 4:00 we're gonna have to call it. We're gonna have to throw in the towel.
Yeah, no, and it's me. I've got some stuff I need to go take care of.
Yeah, but like I said, we could pick this up another day on my channel. Pick it up another day on your channel. Hey. If any of you guys in the chat right now want to do one of these little drives on your channel, let us know. Let us know.
The baton.
Huh?
Pass the baton.
Yeah. If you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to do one of these things and have me and Mexicali and Fishy Bizz come up on yours and hang out for a little while to help raise money so we can reach more people, let us know. We'll go on your channel and try and do it for a little bit. Just, you know, it is what it is. In my tanks, Nick, he'll go live for about 25 hours. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's another way if you want to help out Fishy Bizz. He's just put up his Cash App.
For those of y'all who don't like doing, who don't want to do the GoFundMe, there's a Cash App. As soon as I think Wheezy or Luis is gonna come up here at about 1-ish Eastern Standard Time, and I do believe we are going to totally roast Nick for about 2 hours. Just talk crap about Nick. So if you guys want to see us just talk crap about Nick for 2 hours, seeing how he's always talking about other people's crap. We're gonna talk about Nick for a little bit. How do you like that, Nick? If you want, hey, look, if you donate, every time somebody donates $1, I will say something negative about Nick. I will critique Nick. That's what we're gonna do. Take that, Nick.
He says it's light work.
Every time somebody donates $1, I will say something negative about Nick. FTK, that's right. Oh no, FTK, that's right, FTK.
Which Nick is this? You know which Nick.
It don't matter. I don't care. It could be any Nick. How many Nicks are there? How many Nicks are there? I don't know anybody's first name except his.
Yeah,
that's the only Nick I know.
There's a few Nicks.
Oh yeah, Nick. Yeah. Who's the other Nick?
Oh, you got Nick from hard water propagation. He's a Nick. Who else is a Nick? Shit. I'm on the spot now. Who else is a Who else is a Nick?
Whoa.
Yeah. I guess it's only the two that I can think of right now. I'm sure I'm gonna come up with more after. Let's see. Who else? Oh, I guess there's not that many Nicks.
Yeah. Just call me Tanks. What? Just call me Tanks.
Who says that? Oh, just call
Nick
me
just
Tanks. because he's got a lot of tanks. No,
That don't make no sense.
yeah. Well,
You need to get some sleep. You're talking delirious. That's what you get for
makes
staying
about as
up all
much
night.
sense as Nick's looks.
I know. That's what happens when you stay up all night live stream. You start having sleep deprivation and talking crazy.
Yeah, might be a Nick, but not a Mike. Yeah, Mike's. There's definitely a lot. There's plenty to go around of those.
Yeah.
So I know on your last live stream you were talking a little bit about having a part-time job.
Yeah, so they wanted me to be full time, but I can't do that. I need the flexibility. You know what I mean? I got bob and weave. I got to shuck and jive. I got to be able to move. You know what I mean? So I basically told them I will come on as part time, but I'll work as this way I can be like, hey, I ain't doing nothing right now. I got done with all my stuff. Let me go over there and work. I want this to be very successful. These people, this new LFS that's opening up. So I'm going to do everything in my power for them to be successful. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a big deal in the area. I know that already. There's people talking about it from 2 hours away. That's how far people are going to be coming. It's going to be beautiful. It's not going to be something that is just thrown together with duct tape and glue. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be, as far as the fish goes, I'm insisting on the bread and butter fish, but it is going to have trendy fish also. So you're going to see the shrimp. You're going to see the what the hell are those shrimp? Those fish that
Medaka rice fish.
You're gonna see the right, but
that's where I differ with you. That's where you and I differ because, to me, that fish is pretty much here to stay. It's not gonna go away.
I don't know. And, oh snap! But he's gonna be the only one on the vertical.
Of course, there you
go. That better?
Yeah. Hey, who that back there?
That's the little one.
That's the future.
Oh,
that's the future.
And then that's the littler one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're in the car.
Yeah, I had to grab them something to eat because, like I said, 11. They gave us from 11 to 12 for lunch, and then I got to jump back into a couple of these meetings. But I wanted to. McDonald's took a little bit longer than I expected, and I had my kids being watched by my sister and my niece, but she has to go to school, and my sister has to do things for my mom. Who can't do anything for herself. So I just want to come up here and appreciate you boys for going ahead and doing this, all the donators that are donating. I've also shared the link out to a couple of people in my cell phone Rolodex that may or may not drop by. A couple of people from my graduating class that are doing things in the community as well that want to be a part of this. And so I just appreciate everything that's happening. Hey, boy! I just appreciate everything that's happening. So you'll get your chicken nuggets when we stop.
He's hungry.
What do you mean when we're going to stop? Don't ask me no question. Man, the 4-year-old has a smart mouth, man. He be tripping, bro.
I wonder where he gets it from. he definitely doesn't have any examples at home.
Well, first of all, get off my back. That's one. and two, I thought I had hold on. Where's my, all right. Look, I want to show you a little bit of the community. So as I'm going to the high school, like I'm taking you real quick. I'm on Olive Boulevard in St. Louis, Missouri, University City. A lot of this is kind of changed and whatnot, but like my mother lives right around the corner from the high school, and a lot of these students live like right next to my mom, next door, up the street and whatnot. And this is like where I grew up at and how I grew up, and the community that shaped who I am today is one of the biggest reasons of why I chose to kind of give back, regardless of what it is. And like Mexicali and this boy here. Hey. This boy here, or I'm sorry, like Mexicali and Aquafunk were saying, it's not. It wasn't a big thing for me to kind of ask because I just kind of did it on my own, just because I just saw a couple of students that may need something, and so I decided to go ahead and give them something. And then I noticed other people wanted something, and I tried to do that. And so I really appreciate the love and attention that you guys are giving to, you'll probably never see these students or this community, but the fact that you guys are helping me out and doing that is just big and appreciative. So, if you're looking at my past videos, this Aldi coming up on the left are the ones that have made it possible for me to get more than 2 turkeys at a time after I did the Presto Changeo with the changing of colors. This is the what we just passed by is the district building for the high school, and I'm about to turn on Boston Avenue, which is where the high school is located. 7401 Boston Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri 63034. And in the front of that,
side of the road.
Huh?
Why y'all be driving on the wrong side of the road? Oh, you by a cemetery.
This is the right side of the road.
Y'all backwards out there. Y'all backwards out there in St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, that's
it's just the way that you're seeing it there, Bucko.
No, it's not. You're backwards. It's like you're Clark W. Griswold over here.
Griswold. So I'm national lampooning out here right now. Yeah, but we'll be coming up to the high school shortly. But I just wanted to, again, just jump in and say thanks and appreciate everything. And thank you to the donators. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you to the chatters and everybody who's going to keep this thing going. I am going to get into my classroom and get these guys fed. And then I think I'll have roughly maybe 15 minutes to pop back on in the classroom and say what's up. And then after school or after my meetings, I'll definitely pop back in a little bit later, man. And again, for the thanks. So I appreciate it, you guys.
How big is that cemetery, man? You've been driving next to a cemetery this whole time.
No. I'm done with the cemetery now. I'm coming up on the high school. Yeah.
Right next to a cemetery?
The cemetery is kind of up the street.
Oh.
You got quite a few cemeteries in St. Louis.
Be on the lookout for MNC's info. MNC is going to get in touch with you.
Who?
Mike. MNC okay. Mike is going to get in touch with you.
MNC Aquatics.
He was telling us. All right, MNC. All right. We'll do.
He has a distributor that he works with, and he reached out to them, see if they can do something for you so that you can stretch your dollar a little bit more.
Oh, that's dope. All right, I'm with it. I'll be making sure I check my email, and if you guys want to give them my direct cell phone number, I'm cool with that too.
All right.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Later.
All right. Later.
He was next to a cemetery the whole time. That cemetery was half the town. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it as well as I saw it. He was next to the cemetery the whole time. He said I was a student.
That's how they discipline the students that get out of hand at school.
Yeah. You got 4 tardies. 4 tardies. Okay. All right. I got a spot for you. I got a spot right out there for you. All right, Flatbed. We appreciate you.
Okay, it looks like Mike was able to give them Drew's info, so they'll be reaching out to him. Good, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, really and like I said, for all of y'all that are doing these other things, we appreciate y'all. We just can't see it ourselves, but we do appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? We're just gonna have to get with Biz and see if we can't give y'all some shout outs. You know, get a list from him later on and give you shout outs. You know, so. Put your glasses on. Why I gotta put my glasses on? You think I'm sexy with glasses? You pervert. You think I look like a librarian with my glasses on? Huh?
I don't know. He wants you to read something, I guess.
Let me see. Let me put on my spectacles. What am I reading?
I don't know. He was just he was a little bit upset that he didn't understand that we didn't understand to call him Tanks because it's short for in my tanks.
Man, why you gotta be so cryptic? Why don't we just call you in? Or mine?
Or Nick.
Yeah.
We'll just call you Nick.
Like, no, you didn't get it. You didn't understand it, buddy. Yeah, I know, right? He just drive by McDonald's, didn't get them kids no nuggets. That's how he do. I'm telling you, he needs y'all money, y'all. He ain't got money for nuggets.
Yeah, Drew is like the oldest student on campus.
He is. Like,
well, there
like
was the 40-year-old version. He's actually the 40-year-old freshman.
I'm gonna ask for the science books. You'll send me to them. I have no idea what Nick is saying. I have no idea what Nick is saying.
Yeah.
Nick is talking in riddles.
Yeah.
Nick's subtitles need subtitles. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. What you got going on?
Not much. I mean, the only thing this behind me is what I got going on. It's kind of what my downsize is looking like.
Hey,
it's just gonna be,
is that river tank over your right shoulder?
This one?
Yeah, that one you was doing, that you was like the river tank?
Yeah.
Well, it got like a tree coming out of it.
Yeah, it's got some palm, what do they call it? Palmer palms or something like that, or it's just little on the banks. It's basically resembling like the bank of a canal. This is all supposed to be like a riparian area where the when the rivers get over flooded. That's kind of what I was going for. But
bro, I'm serious. You need to do a video and go to Home Depot and Lowe's and be like, this is what I want Mexicali to do. I want Mexicali.
You were a librarian. Okay.
This is what I want Mexicali to do. I want Mexicali to do a video of him going to Lowe's and Home Depot or any plant place, but Lowe's and Home Depot, I think, is more reasonable for the average person to get plants and go, this plant can live half in, half out of the water. This plant can live half in, half out. Because I would love to do that stuff where I have plants, at the top of my tanks. But the only one that I'm 100% positive, there's actually 3. I know the peace lily, you can do it. I know pothos, you can do it. And bamboo, you can do it. Other than that, I'm not sure what other plants can do it and live forever. I know some plants can do it for a short amount of time. But live forever, I don't know.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I haven't done that video, because I'm not really sure what's going to make it or not.
But what about
it's
that
been
one?
all trial and error. What's that?
But what about that one you have there?
It hasn't been in there for maybe a month. So I'm going to see what it does in the long run. But there's actually a really good channel out there that I've kind of used as a resource, and I always freaking butcher his channel name. I think it's Plant Love Tanks or Aquariums or something like that. I know he's out of Mississippi, and I've been watching his channel for quite some time and kind of seen what he's put in there. But I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of it has just been trial and error. I was doing some research, and I think one day I typed in Google search which plants you can water propagate, and basically it's all house plants.
Oh yeah,
for the most part. For the most part, you can propagate most house plants. Some of them, at some point, you do have to take them out of the water and put them in substrate for them to survive long run. All of these plants that are in here is the first time I've ever done them. I don't know if they're going to survive long run. But yeah, these are all plants I went to. I tried going to an actual plant store, like a mom and pop plant store. And this is terrible because we're always talking about supporting small businesses.
Yeah.
But sometimes small businesses don't do much to help themselves out.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. They got attitudes. They don't want to help you.
That and their pricing. And now what I'm talking about, I understand you have to keep probably a little bit higher cost because you just don't have the volume like let's say a Walmart or a Home Depot or a Lowe's might have when it comes to buying power. And I get that. But when I go and I look at the same plant that you have and I can get it for $15-20 at the big box store and you have it for 3 times as much, it makes it very difficult for me to be able to support you.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, as much as I'd like to, maybe do it twice as much. And maybe I can justify it, but 3 times the cost. It's just, as much as I wanted to do more for it, I did buy a plant, but from them. But what I paid for that, what is it you're laughing about?
This the phrase LJ Shrimp. It's just the phrase is funny to me. Like I could just imagine somebody saying it in person would just make me laugh. Our local fish store is a dump. It's just funny. It's just a funny phrase to me. Our local fish store is a dump. It's funny to me.
Oh, I want to get back to that, but let me. What happened was, I went to the store. I did end up buying one plant, but the cost of that one plant is what I paid for all the other plants that I use for the other projects. And I don't know. I don't think this plant that I bought is necessarily very rare, but I was there and I wanted to do something to help them out. So I ended up getting that plant. But yeah, just the pricing on house plants, you can't compare to what a local, like a local shop. And I think the reality is that plant store, if it wants to survive, is going to have to diversify. It just can't continue to be a house plant store because it can't compete with the prices of the other stores. They got to offer up something different. And they started setting up like betas, which makes perfect sense for me, because a lot of those plants you can grow them immersed in a vessel that allow you to keep maybe 2 or 3 gallons of water and be able to keep one single betta in there. And I think if they start going in that direction, they might do a little bit better. But we'll see. But getting back to the local fish stores, and one of the things that I've noticed, and it wasn't until I started doing store tours, I've noticed that the newer stores that opened within the last 10 years are significantly better than stores that have been around for 20 plus years.
Explain yourself.
I think what happened is a lot of the newer stores have come to the realization that they don't have to be everything. They don't have to have all the fish that are out there as possible. I think they got to the point now where they realize that the hobby has become more diversified. And this is again what I was going back to that plant store, is that you could have your bread and butter fish, which unfortunately, as much as people hate to talk about that is what goes out the doors.
Yeah.
That is what's going to be able to help you keep your lights on. But you can also keep like plants that you can have in the tank and out of the tank. I'm starting to see more like boutique fish stores is I guess what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And I know you were talking about your store, and from what little bit of you told me, it's kind of the same thing that I've been seeing, which is smart because it allows you to have a little bit more flexibility, more diversity.
Yeah.
Is it just me or did he freeze? There you are.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, and I noticed that a lot of the older stores, like I've been doing a lot of stores in Vegas. I noticed that the store that's been there the longest is what I remember stores being in the 90s when I was starting to go to fish stores. You have that smell, that very unique, like fish store smell that is not necessarily the best of smells. And it's the tanks are just so encrusted with calcium buildup on them. They have like pictures that were from the 90s and never really bothered updating them. I don't know. It's weird. It's like this. It's a store that got trapped in a time capsule and didn't evolve. And it's just it's just kind of interesting to see those stores, but they're struggling. And that's the thing, though. They're struggling, but they don't want to change. They don't want to. They don't want to make the necessary changes to adapt to what the new clientele is looking for.
Well, I like Nick, by Tanks, whatever he wants to be called, said it about complacency. He said it in there somewhere that they're getting complacent. And the older stores where they're getting complacent, I agree. Me and Dan from Consolidated Fish, we had this discussion about fish prices and where so like now with everything that's going on, there are some fish. What happened? Say what? What you laugh about?
No, they're being nasty in the chat.
What are they saying? Are they talking about the damn lollipop?
Oops is correct. What happened to my signal?
I can see you just fine.
Yeah, and your abilities to is that a little hand that you have?
It's my lollipop. Do we have a lag? I can't tell.
Oh, okay. What the hell's going on with my signal? Is my signal?
Yeah, we got a lag. We have a lag.
My signal's strong. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, bad.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Yeah, and I think KJ is correct. We got I might have to switch locations. But yeah, I think there's a lot of that they're not necessarily watching what the trends are. They've kind of been the same thing for a long time, and they just they're still stuck in that. And then they wonder why because I hear them complain that the business is not good and things are not going as well as they would like. But you gotta be able to adapt. There you are. It's better now.
All right, we're good.
I noticed the lag in all the live streams. It's probably not you guys. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So what we was talking about was some of the people are refusing to come down on some of their prices because of how much these fish cost a year ago. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. They was like, well, this fish costs $20 a year ago. So I don't care if they're selling them for $15 now. I'm not going backwards. I get the emotion behind it, but at the end of the day, I'd rather sell a bunch of fish at $15 than not sell any at all and stick to my guns at 20. You're just gonna have to adjust and pivot to, instead of buying that fish, switch to a fish that you can make profit on. You know what I mean? But the problem is that some people only have one fish in mind. Like me, I love cichlids, but if I had an LFS, don't get me wrong, I'd be an idiot not to carry shrimp and nanofish. I'd be immoral. But some people just refuse. They're like, I don't like shrimp, so I'm not going to carry them. I don't like nanofish, so I'm not going to carry them. They refuse to adapt, you know, or I know how much time I put into this Autumn Angel, so I'm not going to change my prices. Okay, but if nobody's buying them, then what are you doing?
Do you think it's more like what your area is more into than anything else? That you got to have some time to reach out and talk to your local hobbyist and find out because I noticed there's certain, like, especially like fish clubs. You go to certain fish clubs and they're predominantly cichlid driven. You know, that one is cichlids.
I found the opposite. Out here in Florida, they're predominantly shrimp and nanofish and plant driven. Out here in Florida.
See, and I think my fish club up in Phoenix is kind of going through that transition. They used to be heavily cichlid because when I first got there, there was a lot more cichlids. Now, I am noticing a lot more of the smaller species, the rarer species, like the smaller rainbow fish, some of the rare live bearers. That kind of stuff is what seems to be trending now. But I don't know if that's entirely nationwide either, though. I'm kind of curious if that is the case throughout all the fish clubs or not. I used to think that African cichlids were dead until you started pointing out some channels to me where they can't keep them in stock. So there's obviously people buying them. So I don't know how much of it is
just not talked about.
Yeah, you know.
They're just
I'm kind of curious because,
like, in this area, African cichlids, peacocks, they're selling them $50. You know what I mean? They're selling them at this big for $50, and you can't keep them in the stores. They're constantly buying them, but they're not talked about as a mainstream fish. They're not. At least on YouTube, they're not. Not even in the stores or at fish clubs, they're not talked about as a mainstream fish. But they are being bought on a regular basis. You know.
I wonder how much popularity density plays into what kind of fish keeping is involved. And the reason I say that, I could imagine like a place like New York City where people are stacked on top of people. You don't have a whole lot of space, so it's going to be very unlikely to have, you know, 120 gallon or 150 gallon or whatever, you know, a big huge tank in your place of living, just because of the limited space. I know people do it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You got Joy of Fish Keeping. You got Lush and Salty. You know, he lives in an apartment. He lives in Chicago.
But he doesn't have big tanks. He doesn't have big tanks.
One of his tanks is huge. Is a big tank.
Is it?
One of his tanks is very large. Yep. DSW. He has a bunch of big tanks, but they're in the basement. You got to remember, a lot of these big cities have basements. So they have large aquariums in their basement. You know? If they live in a house in some of these northern cities, they're good. They have basements.
Yeah, house is different, but I'm thinking more like people that get stuck living either in condos or apartment buildings.
That's
you know, I think that's why it seems right now that the nano side of the hobby seems to be thriving, because where you couldn't keep, let's say, a 20-gallon aquarium because you were restricted by the regulations in the development, right? They don't want you to keep anything that big. Well, you were kind of out of the hobby for a while. There were, you know, the smallest tank you could probably really find out there was a 10-gallon. But there wasn't a whole lot of fish for a long time that you could keep in a 10-gallon. Now there seems to be an abundance of species you can keep on a 10-gallon or smaller. So, and I think that's why you see this trend of smaller tanks kind of taking an uptick because all of a sudden people that were not allowed to be in the hobby because they had limitations, all of a sudden find themselves being able to be under those restrictions and go, oh, okay, I can set up a 2.5 gallon little tank on this little window seal and put a couple of little critters in there and have an aquarium. So
I guess I don't know. I know, and here's the thing. So I've changed my mind on that. At one point I would agree with you, but I am leaning more towards. So there's a difference between like fish keepers in the real world and fish keepers that keep fish in YouTube and fish keepers that keep fish that do fish club things. There's like 3 different types of fish keepers. And I know fish keepers who's heavily into YouTube, fish tube. I feel like a lot of the fish that people keep subliminally are influenced by what they watch or what YouTube is throwing at them. I really do. Because I am a cichlid person, but a lot of times I'm like, oh, I could put this in my tank. And I'm like, what the fuck? What am I talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I feel it's because I've been seeing so much of this come at me. Oh, these little fish, da 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 da. It just comes at me all the time. And I'm like, I don't even like that fish. Why would I think of that? And it's because, like I said, I just get bombarded with all these little fish. While I think they're cool and all that to look at the end of the day, they're not my fish, that I wouldn't keep them. But the fish that people keep in the real world, IRL, that go to, and I'm not saying that you guys that watch YouTube are not real world, just people who don't watch YouTube, they do keep African cichlids. They do have a lot of red-tailed catfish. Oddly enough, I meet a lot of more people that come to LFSs with red-tailed catfish than I ever see people keep on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I found that funny.
I know that, and that's interesting because I don't know what it is. How can I put this?
Even flower horns. I've met a lot more people in this small place that had red tails, flower horns. But you look on YouTube, and a lot of people don't have them. You might see a video where somebody has them, but like even in this small place of Lakeland, I come across a lot of people that have those fish. So I don't know.
I think it was Steve or you. We were having a conversation once, and he goes, "I think it was Steve. It had to be Steve." He goes, fish. He goes, you tell me where you live, and I'll tell you what kind of fish you're keeping. If you live in the ghetto, you're gonna have aggressive monster fish. He goes,
that was Steve.
Yeah, he goes, I guarantee you're going to be into these big ass monster fish. He goes,
see, I don't agree with that at all.
And he was like, but if you live in a bougie place, you're going to have all these stupid little ADA tanks and this and this and that. And I was just laughing listening at it. Like, I don't know, because
I don't agree with that at all. Not one bit, because that's part of the reasons why like my channel exists, is to break those stereotypes, because a lot of people that live in the inner city, oddly enough, like for instance, let's be real, okay? Let's be real. I don't care, like if you guys, whatever. Listen, if a black guy or a Latino guy comes into a fish store, most people would think, oh, monster fish, African cichlids. But the truth of the matter is, more and more and more, if you were to go corals or saltwater, you would probably be more correct. Straight up. I lie to you not. In my experience, I find that people that the brown and black guys will come in and they're into salt and corals. Whereas a lot of the good old boys, they're into monster fish. They're into red-tailed catfish. They're into jags and stuff like that. Big old killers and stuff. It's the weirdest thing. It's the total opposite of what Steve was saying.
Yeah.
The African cichlids. A lot of white guys are into African cichlids more so than black and brown guys. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the nano fish,
I don't think
that's a
crapshoot.
That's a crapshoot.
I just think it's in general people are gravitating to what they like. I mean, I know because I spend a lot of time watching content, you know, because that's one of the things that I do. I always look for new channels, and I haven't found that pattern where it's like, oh, this is a black dude, he's gonna have this and this and that. This is a Hispanic looking guy, he's gonna be keeping this and this and that. I haven't found that yet. I think it's as diverse as the number of fish that are out there. I mean, you can't. I guess for a while they were saying, you know, like especially like on YouTube, if you were a female content creator, you were doing betas. But that's only on YouTube because the reality that's not the case. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
See,
I watch a lot of TikTok and I see that, you know, there's girls there that keep monster fish, and you know, some of them are doing planet tanks, and you know, Oscars was, you know, June's a perfect example of that. And, you know, it's just there isn't. I find it that there isn't a stereotype per se. You know, I think just fish keepers are very diverse, and they keep whatever the hell they want to keep.
Yeah, but like I said, that's where it's a weird dynamic over fish clubs, people who go to just LFSs that are not associated with fish clubs or watch YouTube, and then YouTube. Like even Bare Bottom Brent and Dookie Boy himself said, you know, where do I live? I live underneath a rock. When the truth is I actually over the last I spent a lot of times working at LFSs, so I've dealt a lot with people who don't deal with YouTube or fish clubs. So those are the people that I kind of like, you know, notice and kind of get my ideas from. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's total different dynamic. Like, you know, like you would if I used everybody's ideas from YouTube and tried to apply that to everybody who walked through a LFS, I'd be wrong, so wrong most of the time.
Yeah,
you know, I've learned to when you at an LFS to be just open and just expect just the weirdest things or expect anything to come out of somebody's mouth. You know, you can get this little petite girl be like, "Yeah, I got monster fish." You know, or you can expect this real burly ghetto dude, he got corals. You never know. You cannot make those claims. Oh snap! Oh look, here we go, right here. Boom, perfect example. Let us know. What do you think? Tell us. Have you been listening?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I've kind of sort of been listening. I've been trying to unload boxes, and I can't see me because I don't know what I'm doing on this thing.
No, can you see us?
There we are. Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so now I kind of look human.
So for those of you who don't know, we have Louise, aka Wheezy. I call her Wheezy. It's just she told me to call her Wheezy. I can't help myself now. But you would know her in the chat as a name this long.
Elite Menagerie Habitats. It's just a fancy term for a cluster F in a box.
That's the one. That's the one right there. And we was just talking about expectations of people that walk through the door of the LFS, expectations of people on YouTube, and expectations of people from fish clubs. What do you think?
The bar is high.
What do you like?
The bar is super high.
Are they the same in all three, or do you see a difference?
I think there's just a distinct amount of people in each one. And I mean, maybe some of them across the board, but I don't think Well, I think the expectation bar is basically set based on where you normally shop. I mean, for most hobbyists, at least for me personally, and like the hobbyists that come into the shop, they they basically say, that they go on tours. And I used to do the same thing. Like
Yeah,
Sundays, we just get in
yeah,
the car, we'd find a list of places to check
yeah.
out. And I mean, kind of sort of in a way, walking through the door what you might expect. But then there's also places where like nooks and crannies have really interesting stuff. So I think it just all depends. But the expectation bar, as far as I'm concerned, not so much with YouTube, because I mean, there's all types of people that talk about all different types of things when it comes to that. But as far as a store, you want it clean. You want your fish to be healthy. You shouldn't
But
have. Go ahead.
but as someone who owns a store, and like when you see somebody who walks through the door, and you go, oh, I know exactly what type of fish he has, or I know exactly, or when they open their mouth, are you like, oh, I didn't expect that?
No, but I will say, so in my former life, I was a bail bondsman and a bounty hunter. So maybe a year into having this, these five guys come in, they're all Hispanic and they're inked up. I mean, from the neck down, just inked up. And I realized that one of them happened to be somebody I bailed out a few years prior. So in my nicest white girl, I was like, hi, welcome to the store. Is there anything you're looking for in particular? And one of the guys kind of like looks at me and he can't figure it out. But long story short, they're walking around, they get over to the cichlid section, and the guy that I had bailed out looks at me and he says, so I bet you think we're into Oscars and all that kind of stuff, right? Like the monster stuff. And I was like, no. I was like, what are you into? I got angels and discus. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I was like, did your PO tell you to get a hobby? So he steps back and kind of like gives me the gangster lean and everything. And was like, what would make you say that? And I was like, well, because I bailed you out like 5 years ago. So I got to say that, and obviously you can't say that to just
Yeah.
anybody, but
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but they set that expectation in me, and I get it. Like
yeah,
the area that I'm in is very country-esque.
yeah,
And yes, I'm a white girl, and depending on how I talk to somebody, that kind of, you blend in as far as like you're kind of a different person with certain customers. So that was fun to me. And like I also have a lot of people that come in from Jersey and New York, and same vibe. They think, okay, country bumpkin place and whatever the case may be. And then they'll see some of my art. Like I've got the Twin Towers up, I've got a subway station sign. So then it becomes so where are you originally from conversation. So I think customers have more expectation in me than I do in them. But once the customer opens up to me, then I sort of develop an expectation in them as well. Like if you're knowledgeable, we have a different kind of conversation versus I'm a first timer and this is what I got to do. So I think it just varies across the board.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree.
So what have you guys been doing?
You know what? We've just been having fun. Usually when me and Mexicali get on a thing, it doesn't, we don't have a set, sometimes we'll have like a set idea, but it'll just run off into something else, you know?
Got you. I saw you with your lolly.
I'm always prepared.
Nice.
And you just got fishing?
So I skipped the T-neck trip. I'm actually going next Monday. There were some other things that I wanted to grab, but those are going to be coming in this weekend. So Cichlid Exchange just came in around 11 o'clock this morning. My dad is going to run to the airport for me around, well, he's there now. So he'll be up here about 2 o'clock with more fish from Delta. Then I got, as far as the Cichlid Exchange order, that's all floating in tanks right now. Delta will come in about 2:30. I'm sorry?
They're from here. They're from here. Cichlid Exchange. They're from Florida, right?
No, they're actually out of, is it Oregon?
Oh, I thought they were from Florida.
That's the parent company to Wet Spot Tropical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
you get anything cool? You get anything cool?
I did actually. I noticed that Nick was actually talking about it in the chat, but he was looking for some dwarf cichlids. So I got some dwarf cichlids in. I got some Procatopus in. I've got some
you get Nick some roly polies?
Nah, no. Well, I'm talking about Nick, Mr. Roly Poly, but
Nick
I
likes
have
roly
roly
poly.
polies. Yeah, I have rubber duckies and zebras and a couple other stuff, but that's for like my paludarium builders and people that like their terrariums and stuff. But yeah, there's some exciting stuff that I'm looking forward to unboxing today.
Do you do videos on unboxings?
I don't. I would love to, but it's a spare time thing. Well, I'll be honest with you. Nick actually came up a couple weeks ago. He did a bunch of videos, and he's gonna do like some. He's gonna edit them and turn them into shorts so that I can share them. And then my goal is when things are slow throughout the day, I want to try to get some video of like the. I don't know. I would say like my fire fish for the week, basically, and do like a little 30-second video on them, explain, what they go with, parameters, stuff like that. But it's, in my spare time.
So you sell, you obviously have Nick's talked about your website. I've been to your website. You actually have a lot. How big is your store? Because I know Nick has done a thing. It doesn't look as big as the variety you have on your website.
It's definitely not a large store. I'm running about 160 tanks right now. And basically the way I set it up is everything has its own like ecosystem. So instead of just having 30 fish in one tank, I've got a top, middle, bottom. And then everything like wherever you can have live plants, I have them. Cichlids, obviously plastic. But this way I can have, a hillstream loach, a dither, some nice schooling touch on top, but everybody's in their own ecosystem, which maximizes what I can bring in. So I've got probably 30 different kinds of plecos, about 20 different types of cories, and then nanos out the yin yang. I've got about 80 different species of cichlids. I do vampire crabs, mud skippers, but everybody does have like a fully aquascape tank, and they're living and thriving. Everything that should be with each other is with each other. So, nothing's under threat of getting eaten. Nothing's necessarily overstocked, but it's the varieties there. There's about, I would say, close to 500 different types of fish in here right now.
Do you have Medaka rice fish?
I do. I've got, I think, 4 or 5 different types of those guys right now.
How do they do for you? How do they sell for you?
It's hit or miss. I do much better with them spring through summer, and then fall and winter, there's not so much interest, but I'm in a climate where a lot of people do like tubbing outdoors in the spring and summer. So I get a lot of mine homebred. I started messing with this guy that he gets from SNR Medaka. I think she's out of South Carolina. So he's been breeding some like super rare oddities. I've got Wings of Oblivion in here that he actually gave me a couple to breed next spring. And I do overwinter them when they're here at the shop so that they're not constantly breeding and you're losing the longevity. So I keep them in cool water tanks in the winter so that they're not losing their lifespan, basically. I'm a killifish nut. I'm a rice fish nut. Hill streams, gobies. Like I'm more of a nano.
You're not the right person to ask these questions.
Why? What questions?
I was curious to know that are they gonna be like a staple in the hobby, like neon tetras and guppies, moving forward?
So they started hitting it big, I want to say a little bit after COVID. And it seems to go in cycles. Like I started following a guy called Ryu Watanabe, I think that's his name. And he, like the videos he did with rice fish, that put me on, and he's been doing that for years. It's like a staple item. Obviously they're more popular in Asian countries and stuff like that, but there's hundreds of different types. And I think like based on the fact that goldfish and koi were so popular, rice fish had that same like bond basically with people. And it was great for people that had, a small apartment or a little balcony, outside, and being able to tub them and put them in a 15-gallon like planter pot and stuff like that. Like they're super low maintenance. You don't need heaters. You don't need circulation. Like I throw hornwort in and that's it. And they just do their thing. I feed them every other day when they're outside.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Is there
I think
ease?
so. To me, it's like having a miniature koi fish, because just like a koi, you're looking from like the top view down, and it's the same with the rice fish. Like they don't have that same beauty and effect when they're in a fish tank, but you throw them into like a 15-gallon black like planter pot, and they're gorgeous. Like the sparkle that you pull off of them, it's fire.
See, I've never been one to look at fish down. Like they've never interested me. I don't like looking at them downward.
Yeah. I think it's an acquired taste. You know, like again, your expectation is different because you're looking at them from a front view, being in that glass box, and here it's just a totally different vibe.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get Funk to understand. It's for the people that have always wanted to get, especially like koi, because that's I call them the nano koi. That's really what they are. You know, to keep koi, you need a lot of area. You need big tanks. You need ponds. Whatever it is you're going to do with them.
Yep.
Rice fish give you the satisfaction on a way smaller scale, and I think that's why they're here to stay. The other thing is they're pretty hardy. You don't need a lot of things to keep them alive. Most areas you can keep them outdoors year round.
Yep.
So there's a lot of factors that make them where they're going to be sought out after, because you'll be able to keep fish without having to worry to bring in your tubs or totes inside for the winter. You can keep them outdoors.
Yeah, I hope they trend more. Yeah, I would like to see them trend more. Like even the ones I breed at home, I just bring the buckets in over winter, and then I set them up with some lights. And same thing, I let them cool down for the winter so that they're not breeding throughout. And again, it just extends their lifespan.
How much do they cost?
All depends.
That's
like,
the thing.
Originally there was like maybe 3 types you could get. You could get the orange, you could get the kois, you could occasionally get the blacks, and definitely the platinum galaxies. Now it's starting to expand. I would say there's probably 9 or 10 different species that I would now consider over the years being common. But then, like if you go on my site, Dan's Fish, Wet Spot, you'll see them popping up. SNR Medaka, she's premier. I mean, hands down, Sarah, if you want to see the variety that's out there, she's got it. Now, don't get me wrong, you're also going to be paying, like I said, out the yin yang for them. But unlike a guppy, like these don't breed as far as like they're not dropping 30 eggs a day. But again, like with guppies, it's almost saturated. Like as a live bearer species, you can only breed them so many times, like if you're a home-based breeder, and sell them at so many swaps until everybody's got them and everybody's got 60 babies, and that's the end of it. It is not harder to breed the rice fish, but you have to be more patient with the rice fish. So prices are going to go down as people acquire them. But again, it's you got to be willing to invest in that rare species, and then you can set your price. So it does come down to popularity. But from what I saw, like I went to Aquashella in Jersey, and SNR was there, and people were loaded at her station because they're into it. Again, I don't think everybody's into it, but it is starting to get more popular. I know Corey from Aquarium Co-op, he just started discussing it again. He was talking about some that Dan's Fish had. So, and then there's, I think it's called Medaka Layer, maybe. I might be wrong on that. I just started following him. Yeah. So it comes down to, if you're a fish junkie, sooner or later, you're going to see a video on them, and you either like them or you don't. I think, like, for people that love to breed live bearers, interested because it's a little bit more work, and seeing production rate out of them if you're like going to swaps looking to breed for profit. But for collectors, my collectors buy them here at the shop.
Yeah, I think it's something also that they're relatively new here in the States. That's the other thing. So not the general public might not be aware of these fish yet. It usually takes it about 5-6 years before they start becoming, a fish starts becoming mainstream here. And still right now it's a hobbyist level where they're still trying to figure out how to breed them, how to get them to be successful. Once it gets past that stage, I think they're just going to be a regular staple. Instead of buying a goldfish that's going to require you to have a bigger tank, you'll see people gravitating to these because you don't need such a large tank to be able to keep them.
Yeah. Yeah. From what I was told, we're always at least 3 years behind.
Everybody freeze or just me?
I think you're freezing. Is you Mexicali?
What the hell's going on? I got full bars on my
You're freezing up.
Let me go out and come back. You guys don't go.
Get out and come back. Get out. Get your stank ass out of here. I don't know. I'm not sold on the Madiba rice fish as a staple in the LFS yet. Not yet. Just because I always think about when the average person, and I say average, you know, the person who has one fish tank in their house, a family fish tank, and they're looking at the aquariums, they're looking at price and they're looking at color. Those two things. And price and color always wins out over, ooh, this is rare. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
That's my thing. Now, when you're a fish geek, yes. But I just think there's more average one aquarium households than there are fish geeks. That's my thing. Now, if like Mexicali says, you know, they start breeding in abundance to where the price could come down to $8, $10 a piece,
well,
maybe.
The common ones are at that. And
yeah, but what do they look like?
I'm sorry.
But what do they look like?
I mean, the orange sparkle made dolphins really are gorgeous. They're not like a deep dark orange, but again, as long as you get that sparkle pattern and you have the right light, they are sharp. I don't know. To each their own, I get it. You're not feeling them. You have your gold stuff. I got you.
I didn't hear a word you said.
Am I freezing?
No, it's not you. I think it's Restream. I think Mexicali needs to get rid of Restream, get rid of that music in the background. It could be the music in the background is messing everything up, or it could be Y2K. I'm going with Y2K. I think it's Y2K that messed everything up. It's coming back. Y'all thought it was going to happen in the year 2000. No, it tricked y'all. 25 years later, Y2K finally came to get us in the butt. But yeah, I don't know why, but it's like, yeah, I can't hear a word, nothing. Can you hear me?
No, you're talking. Me too.
Try getting out and coming back. Try that. Oh no, well, Mexicali needs to let you back in. Where's Mexicali? He left. All right, try come back. Try that. Out and come back. Toot, toot. It worked for me. It could work for you too. Hey, I kicked everybody off. I tricked them. I done kicked everybody off. This is my stream now. It's all damn. He came back.
I switched locations a little bit closer to the to the Wi-Fi, but I don't think that's the issue. I don't know what's going on. I
don't know. She's coming back too.
Yeah, she's here.
Any better?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
I did turn off the music. Maybe that was taking up some of the operating process stuff.
So you said you might be able to do the spinny thing, the spin thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try it. So you said you was gonna be able to do a little some.
You talking about me? 100%.
Oh snap!
I also would like to do it more than once if possible. So if you guys are doing this again, like towards the end of the year, I know you wanted to do this for Christmas. I know you also want to build up for the school and for the tanks and stuff like that.
We are willing to do whatever you are grateful enough to do. You know what I mean?
No, I'll rock on 3 streams and do 3 $50 gift cards. So
3 $50. So we're gonna do 1 $50 gift card today.
100%. Yep.
Word. So I say we do a Mexicali. Oh, he gone. He left. So listen, y'all. Listen. How are we gonna do? Are we gonna do? I don't know if we should do the people in the chat. Oh, hold on, wait. Apparently, the internet only likes Aquafunk today. The internet only likes Aquafunk every day. No, you good. You good now.
I'm
You
back.
good?
Okay.
You were good the whole time, homegirl. So whenever Mexicali gets back, we're gonna figure out if we're gonna do the people in the chat or only the people who donated. So let's find out. I personally would like to do the people who donated, but because there's so few people who donated, and I'm not sure who all those people are, and maybe we could do the people who donated on the next one, and let's do the people in the chat today. I don't know.
Yeah, I just jumped on to GoFundMe now, and it does look like people are definitely throwing in, which is awesome. Thank you guys, everybody that's been donating. It looks like over the last hour and a half, there's definitely been a ton more donations. So way cool,
I gotta
guys.
refresh.
Thanks.
Let me refresh. Oh, snap. Yeah, I had to refresh. I was like, there's only 2 people who donated. No, there's a whole lot more. Yeah. Oh, snap. Yo, y'all guys rock like a funky pair of gym socks, no doubt. I said we do the people who donated. That would be a, yeah. But that means Jose, I wonder if he could copy and paste all these people's names. But
Yeah,
see, some people
LJ Shrimp actually is somebody that donated on there. She shops online. I've met her at some of the local swaps in PA. So thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate what you're doing for Fishy Bizz.
Here's the thing. You're the one who's donating the $50. So we're gonna let you decide the people who donated or the people in the chat. You could do one now. You're doing 3, so we could do however you want to do it.
I mean, I think it would be better for the people that donate, and I'm not trying to knock anybody that's in the chat. I mean, if anything, they've got plenty of time to do donations at a later date, and I understand. I mean, this is kind of the introduction to what, Fishy Bizz is doing. So I think, those that give should receive.
Hey, the lady herself has spoken. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking to what she said. That's what she said. That's what's gonna happen.
How are we going to deal with the anonymous?
I wish I guess we can't do it. If they're anonymous, we can't do it. We can't put their name down. But I've even mentioned that before, that I wish that they would put their name down so that we can actually have them on there.
Yeah, I've been saying that in my posts on social media as well. Definitely put your name in, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I refreshed mine either.
Yeah, I didn't refresh mine. I was like, there's only 2 people who gave in the last whatever. So,
now the other question is, do we have contacts? I know most of these people, I recognize the names as being in the chat right now. There's a couple names I don't. Hopefully they're here in the chat too, though.
Well, Fishy Bizz should be able to contact them through emails if they've given. Right. That's the way it works.
Yeah, and because I know when I. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, for the gift card, they can also reach out to the shop. I'll announce my email address. I can put it in the chat as well. But basically, they can reach out to the shop and they can use the $50 gift card towards shipping, or they can also use it towards the fish. But, we can work that out. It's no problem on my end. And like I said, Fishy Bizz will be able to verify who they are.
Yeah. Yeah, you can verify who they are if they've left their name. Michael Towns. This profile
that's local Austin.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's how we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do.
Well, it's gonna take me a little bit because I gotta type these names in manually.
Yeah. That's all right. So look, y'all got your opportunities, and just let's bombard Mexicali with names until he's done. Let's make sure Mexicali never gets done. Let's let his little Mexican fingers just be on fire. Let's just let him be on fire.
They're already on fire. What are you talking about?
He's gonna see you in person one day, and you're just gonna get that chancleta to the culo, and that's all there is to it.
If Mexicali's running around with chancletas, I'm gonna film that.
I do. I always walk around in chancletas. What else do you walk around in the house?
Oh man, I wear Crocs, even though I told myself I would never wear Crocs.
Oh no, I
So
have too much self respect to wear Crocs.
you know what? Have you ever wore Crocs before? I told
Nope.
myself the same thing.
Nope.
I told myself the same thing. I put some on. I said, "Oh, these are nice." They're nice. Like I did. I was like, "Oh hell no! I ain't never gonna put on Crocs." Look at that. It ain't nothing but just rubber shoes. That's so ghetto. And I put them on. I was like, "Oh, they're so comfortable." For real. And it's so easy. I go to the store, I go to Walmart in Crocs. I was like, I get it. I totally get it. I got socks on. I'll be wearing the black socks, the black dress socks, and Crocs. I don't even care. That's how I get down.
I bought a pair of Crocs and it was the sandal version and I was using them to go fishing. So I have this little spot down in Delaware.
Yeah.
I go to Cape Henlopen. Long story short, I left them in the trunk of the car for 3 days. The size 8s turned into like size 5s.
They melt, they shrunk, they melt
Oops.
like Shrinky Dink. Remember the
Yep.
Shrinky Dink? They got
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Oh,
There's
snap.
now an 11-year-old that probably owns them.
So listen, if you are in the chat and you did donate, if you happen to win this $50, this is what you can do. I'm not telling you how to spend your money, but with $50, you can go ahead and buy some fish and use that $50 for shipping. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, also what's
you
nice
can make out like a
is if
fat
you're
rat.
in the sorry for interrupting. If you're in the tri-state area, to anybody that might be watching, if you're in Pennsylvania, out towards York, Harrisburg, that's usually about $10 to $15 overnight ship. Same thing with most parts of New York, most parts of New Jersey. If you're out to like Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania, then it's going to cost a little bit more. But I do use Shippo and I use Pirate Ship. So even like I said, if you're in the tri-state area, you make a donation today and you get in on this and you win, that's still $40 to put towards fish because your shipping is only going to be like 15 and under. The average seems to be 10, and that's for about 10 pounds of fish. So you're making out like a bandit.
Jody, I will give you a big old fat kiss right on your cheek because I know you're a married woman. Damn, Jody, you rock. Right on the cheek. That's where you would get a cheek. They're right there. Thank you so much, Jody. Thank you so much. In behalf of Fishy Bizz and all the kids in St. Louis and Nelly and the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur, thank you so much. Seriously. That's very generous of you. So much.
Cool.
And if and who else? Steven, thank you. Marilyn Manson or Pendleton, whichever one you go by, thank you. You know, if you in the area, you can take that little $50 and take your little happy butt down and just use all the money.
100%. Yep.
You walk in the store and use all the money, and then use a bathroom.
Hey, my bathroom's off the chain. I even have like crazy fit. Listen, I could take you to a store or a little tour of the bathroom. You'd be surprised.
I gotta admit, I gotta tell you, if I owned any place that had a public bathroom, I would hire somebody and pay them extra to clean the bathrooms. I don't do well when it comes to cleaning up after other people. I'm not good at it. I don't want to do it. I got a serious gag reflex.
My customers have been good. Don't jinx me. Please don't jinx me. But the signage says the signage in the bathroom definitely tells you to take care of stuff like that. So
I'm just saying there's been times where I was at the register and somebody said, "Hey, you got a bathroom?" And I looked at them and I wanted to be like, "Oh hell no.
55-gallon tank in the back."
You about to tear. I can tell you about to tear it up. The way you holding your stomach like that, ain't nothing good gonna happen in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fish doo-doo is one thing, but human doo-doo, I'm not about that life either.
Yeah, no, man. Oh, see, that's my in fact, when I got this little part-time job, that was one of my stipulations. I don't clean up bathrooms. No.
How many stipulations did you have? Because I don't know. We were talking about high maintenance earlier, so go for it.
I had that one. The other one was a quick passing. It was four, but there was three main ones, and the other one was like, oh yeah, and I don't do well with doo doo. In fact, my son, when he was little, every time it was time for him to change his diaper, he'd lay there and go, yeah, because he would mimic me.
Oh my God.
Because the whole time I changed his diaper, I'd be, so he'd be like, yeah.
Traumatizing.
It is traumatizing. It is traumatizing. And the whole time Mida was gone, Mia had the bubble guts, and I was cussing her out for a week.
Oh my goodness.
For a week, I was cussing her out. Hey, Audra. Oh, she said hi to everybody. Can't. Oh, no, wait. I can't take. Oh, okay. I'm just reading what everybody's saying. So, you were saying that you had bad luck getting the yellow convicts, right?
Yes.
But you said you had some butterfly. You talking about butterfly cichlids?
No, these are butterfly barbs. You wouldn't like them.
Butterfly.
They're a tasty snack to the stuff you like.
I like barbs. I like barbs though. I like
These
barbs.
are itsy bitsy baby barbs though.
How big do they get?
I think like 1.5 inches if I'm like not mistaken. That's what I'm saying.
I want the like mascara barbs. I like those.
Ooh, those are nice.
I want a big tank with I just don't want 3 of them. I want like 10 of them.
Yeah, nah, you definitely need a good school of them so that they just link up and go back and forth all day. Yeah.
Yeah. But it needs to be like a 300. You know what I mean? Like a 300 with like 10 of them jokers and some other stuff going on in there.
Oh, if it's a 300, then you need like 18 of those jokers.
Well, I want other fish in there too. You know what I'm saying? But full grown.
But a school, the bigger the tank, the bigger the school you need of any fish. Otherwise, they just don't do what we want them to do. I hate saying it that way.
Yeah, they kind of blend in. They kind of just fall. They like there's so much space. They kind of just fall away.
Yeah.
But if it's like the dude Aquarium Domain, he makes like a 300-gallon tank, but it's not like long. It's more like a box.
Okay.
So that kind of works out too, you know, because it's not like long. It's I don't know. I really enjoy those box looking aquariums because I feel like the fish have the space that they need, water volume that they need, but they're not so spread out at the same time. They're kind of like all in the same area because of dimensions. I don't know. It was just an interesting thing. Listen, I know we haven't sat down and said hello to everybody in the chat, but for everybody in the chat, hello to all y'all. Thank you for showing up. We really do appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Look at Miss Callie just typing away, boy. You can see look his eyebrows all frowned up. Look, there's a crease right there. Look at that. Miss Callie, you been getting some sun on you? You been out there sun tanning?
My wife has got me working outdoors.
Man, there's so much stereotype stuff on. You know how many things I want to say right now that's so stereotyped right now? You been out in the sun, working in the sun?
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I am.
Oh.
See, he's gonna send you a chocolatada in the mail and tell you to smack yourself with it.
Well, I don't even have to do that. I just gotta call his wife and tell him something straight.
Listen, let me tell you something right now. In this house, I'm the man. All right.
Oh, she's not home right now. Nope. The only reason why you said that is because she's not home right now. She'd be sneaking up behind you as we speak. Nope. Not buying it.
I lay down the rules up in here.
Nope. Not a chance. Not a chance. You can't sleep outside if you keep going. You're gonna sleep outside. Careful.
I'm the king of this castle right here. Okay.
You talking about the little cubicle area that you're in right now? Is that how that works?
Oh man, what people saying? I don't know what people say. It's saying crap. That's what they are talking that crap. But she's the woman.
I'm
So
scared if
what?
Jody wins on this because, not to sound mean, there's nothing I have in the shop that she probably doesn't already own or have access to.
What you say?
I said I'm scared if Jody wins this $50 gift card because she's probably got all
Oh,
the ghost streams that I have. And outside of that, everything I've got, she's got access to. I'm gonna feel bad.
well, you can hold on to it and just keep going to the website, Jody. Just keep going to the website. You know what I'm saying? Until you see something that, or Jody, hey Jody, my birthday's today, so you could always just go ahead and give it to me for my birthday
Happy
present.
birthday.
Thank you so much. Are you drinking out of a fishbowl?
I am. So a customer got this for me at Hobby Lobby. So it's how I get my water in. So if Steph is watching this, this is from one of my customers named Steph, and it is my water jug.
Yeah. That goes for anybody who wins. If you win the $50 gift certificate and you're like, you know what? I have everything I could ever want. You know, I have a family who loves me. You know, I have a full and fulfilled life. You know, my soul is cleansed. If I die right now, I'll go straight to the pearly gates. I don't need the Aquafunk. It's yours. I'll be okay with that because, you know, my life is unfulfilled. So yeah, you're more than welcome to pass it on over this way. Because I'm in need. You know, I'm in need. Thank you, New Local Austin.
We
I
got two
appreciate you.
charities today.
But yeah.
Shit.
You're
You know
the
what?
man, but you change the diapers, huh?
I don't know if this is gonna let me do it.
What?
It won't. I can type. I type in the names manually,
Uh-huh.
but it won't accept them on the wheel. So
Why?
there's got to
Are they
be
they don't have papers. They may not be here. You know, they may be undocumented.
who?
Whoever it is you try to type their
Oh
names
my
in.
goodness.
They
Don't
might
go
be
political.
undocumented.
Hey,
Don't go political.
why do you
Keep
think
it
I'm
to the
wearing
bit.
this? I'm wearing
Oh,
this so Ice leaves me alone. They'll be like, yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah. All right. So you type the names in and then it kicks them off?
It won't accept them onto the wheel itself. They got to do the hashtag.
Oh, they gotta do the hashtags? That sucks. So how are we gonna do this?
can we assign them maybe a number and just pick a number?
Let's see. I don't know how we would do that. I can't figure it out. This thing's a lot smarter than me. Let me see if I can find a different giveaway wheel. I was trying to use the one for Fish Fam Link. There's got to be. Give me a second.
Oh, you're using the Fish Fam Link one?
Yeah.
Anyway. So what do you have in your home aquarium, Wheezy? Do you have a home aquarium?
So right now I've got a pair of mud skippers in my living room. I've got a 10-gallon in my office that has endlers and some pories, and then dwarf pories. And then in the basement, I've got a 10-foot long acrylic reef tank with a koi and 2 weather loach. And then I have a 55-gallon that has a group of L333 plecos, the king tiger plecos that breed. And then I've got this monstrosity of a purple spot gudgeon that lives with them, but she eats anything else except them. And then I've got 3 tubs of rice fish that are underneath the reef tank that are just overwintering until next spring.
You have a lot more fish than most LFS owners have in their house.
I don't want them, but I love them because I don't have time to take care of them when I get home, let alone what I do here. But like I said, I love them and I wouldn't get rid of them. And yeah, I had 84 tanks before I acquired the store. And I was breeding for profit. I was going to swaps and stuff like that. And then when I got the store, not only did I need tanks for the shop, but there was no way I was going to be able to do both anymore. Like it just was not. I already put in somewhere between 70 and 80 hours a week as it is. So not that I neglect what's at home, but luckily they can maintain. Nobody's overstocked. Like the other day I cleaned the 55 and I didn't even know that the L33s went, or the King Tiger Plegos, I didn't even know they went at it like that. But there's like another 13 babies in there that I swear to you are over a half inch already. And I'm like, oh, where'd you come from? So I don't pay attention as much, but they're good.
Do you have employees?
Do I have what?
Employees.
Oh, I have friends. So I've tried the employee thing, and that is not an easy thing to try. And
I want to hear stories. I want to hear stories, horror stories, employee horror stories.
Oh, so the best horror story, I forget. Oh, I went down to Delaware for a 3-day weekend, and my employee at the time decided to leave the back door wide open. Then the cash box was left out on the front counter, like in broad eye view for like anybody outside. Outside of that, oh yeah, you'd love this one. So I come in and it's cold in the shop, obviously because the back door was open. So heaters are running in the back room, crazy hot, which obviously was going to increase the electric bill that month. But I decide that, you know, I come out the back, I shut the back door, I looked at the cash box and I checked everything. Cash was there, so okay, I didn't get robbed. But then I decide to calm down before calling him. I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait. Stop for a second, Mr. Callie.
No, I didn't say.
Somebody just brought something to my attention.
What's
Somebody
that?
just brought something to my attention that we completely forgot. Hold up, wait. Yeah, Jeff made doing a giveaway for donations is an illegal raffle.
Oh, okay. So
I forgot
what
that.
do we do?
You have to do it. You have to do it from the people in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in a case like that, then you'd have to add everybody that donated as well as people in the chat, and then this way it covers you on both ends.
I forgot all that.
Okay.
So we can include those people and have people in the chat.
Yes. Then you're just giving away something for the sake of giving away.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So it looks like there's 33 people watching.
To manually add the ones that are not. So all right. So let me make sure that I don't do any repeats.
Hey,
I'm just looking to see.
I totally forgot about that. Thanks.
I'll just go
thanks, Jeffy.
That I see in the chat. I'm on here.
Okay, Jeffy. Thanks, man. I totally forgot about that. I forgot all about that.
I'll be right back, guys. My front door just opened, so I think my dad might be here with a delivery.
Ooh.
Mary Oliver. Read me some of the. Well, no, I'll go back and look at it. Shit. Why is this taking so long? Okay, we have. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to write these down for us on the screen. This is.
Can't you like copy and paste it?
More complicated than I wanted it to. Not in the chat.
All right, I'm gonna talk to people in the chat. Let me see. Bear, don't get mad. It's Aquafunk. Hold on, wait. Why y'all talking crap about me? First of all, Bear Bottom Branton, when you say nobody listens to you, you're right. Nobody listens to you. Nobody cares. Where else? Have everyone put a fish in the chat. Oh, everyone put a fish in it. Don't get. Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody get ready. We're all going down. If I gotta go down there, I'm taking everybody down with me. I'm snitching on every one of y'all. I'm putting it to you that way.
All right. I'm gonna have to go old school, and I'll just.
You're gonna get flagged.
So I have Brad and I have Mary Oliver. Charles, is your last name Hutchinson? Because I think that's somebody that's on there.
Y'all get lucky. I hope whoever wins donate. Oh, you know, on the next live stream we do, I'm gonna put one of my Jacks up.
Yeah,
I'm put one of my Jack Dempsey's up on the next one we do, and
right, so
on the next one we do, we got
See you later. Thank you.
Junkins.
Who was that? Was it your daddy? Was it your papi?
Yes, my dad. Would you like to see my dad real quick?
I would
come
like
around
to
the
see
corner,
that.
So this is my driver, my fish delivery guy. Say, look down at this screen. Keep going down. Keep going down. There you are. Say
Hey,
hi.
how's it going?
So that's Aquafunk on the right, and that's Mexicali down on the bottom.
How you doing?
Good. Hey,
Nice
give us the dirt. What kind of child was she?
What
growing
kind of
up?
child was I?
You don't want to know. We haven't got enough time.
No, go ahead. We got plenty of time. Let us know. Well, that's
Love
all I
you.
need
I'll
to
see you
know.
later,
You was a
Dad.
terrible child.
Thank
And you need to
you.
be thanking your father every day.
I do, trust me. He wanted a son, and unfortunately, he got stuck with me and actually asked the nurse to go find the plumbing when I was born.
What?
Yeah, my dad definitely wanted a son. He got stuck with me, unfortunately.
What you mixed with?
I'm half Italian, half French. So you just met the Frenchman, and my mother's the Italian.
Okay. I was like, there's a whole lot of things going on in your bloodline. I was looking at that. Because I can see you big over here. Because I could tell people's, like with facial features,
Gotcha.
that with people come from different parts of the world.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
French and
my dad's off the
Italiano.
boat. Yeah, my dad's off the boat from France, and my mother is first generation here in the States, but her family all came in from Italy.
So y'all be sucking down some wine then, huh?
His side of the family definitely was big on the wine drinking. Me, not so much. I'm a rum girl, if anything.
Rum.
Yep.
Oh snap.
Yep.
Yeah, I could do rum. I could do rum. You know what I can't do that a lot of women really like where I was from in Virginia, and I don't know why, is tequila. And this is the problem. It is. Let me tell you why. Because when I was at the club, these girls start drinking tequila, get tequila breath, and they want to talk to you right there. Just, hey, well, you silly. You're so silly. Ha 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 ha. All with tequila breath in my face. And it's gross. I don't know why they do that.
Should have given him more limes.
I don't know. I don't give them the tequila. Be like, yo, for real, like, I'm not with that, like, for real. Because all I can think about is, like, I feel like you're going to throw up any second now. You know what I mean? Because after a while with that tequila, it starts smelling like there's some vomit mixed in there with it.
Well,
You know
they do
what I mean?
say 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's what come out. It like real strong tequila breath smells like vomits about is kind of in there somewhere.
Gotcha.
So I that's why I don't like tequila. Only alcohol.
I feel so bad for Jorge. He's trying to double check all the names, make sure he's got everybody. It's a lot.
Yeah, I want to make sure I have everybody on here. There's not that many names that I really need to add that weren't on there already. So that makes it easier, but I'm just making sure we don't leave anybody out.
KJ says tequila makes your clothes fall off. I ain't gonna lie, they used to in Virginia, I don't know what it is, but the guys will drink and their clothes will fall off all the time. Which I'm like, God dang it. Why I got to be the dudes? Why? All these guys run around naked.
Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat and seeing what's going on over here.
Yeah.
All right. I think I might have everybody. I'm just making sure that I didn't miss somebody that wasn't already on there. I don't know why my computer is acting so slow.
I really do appreciate Jesse Chapel.
That's Jesse from Just One More Fish.
Oh, Jesse Chapel, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you, Jesse.
How did I go sideways?
So I don't know. Is that tequila? That's tequila. That's what it is. You mess around with tequila. Did your phone tip over?
No.
Just One More Fish.
I don't even know what to do.
I was looking at Just One More. I was looking at Just One More Fish's thing. He got the yellow convicts. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's the Just One More Fish. That's the guy who sells fish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got like a group of 6 of them for $40.
Should I like leave and come back to be straight? Because I don't know if I can do this sideways thing. All right, peace out. I'll be back.
Yeah, you messing up my whole reality right now. Let me let these dogs in.
Yeah, I'm typing. I'm getting there.
Come on.
Grade 8 Lakes. That's Beto. Let's see. I only have 5 more. At the rate I type, though, that takes forever.
We'll do the next one on StreamYard.
What's that?
We do the next one on StreamYard.
You know what? I was having I guess I thought it was my computer, but I guess everybody's saying that the I think it might be YouTube.
You think so?
I think so. Because it seems everybody's having a little bit of glitches. I know it's not my internet. Well, I'm not going to say that I know that for a fact, but I did switch companies, kind of like you. I had to go to Spectrum.
Oh, different. Hold up. Hey, Nick, you got my yellow convicts? What are you doing with the yellow convicts, Nick?
He's going to breed them.
Send me some babies. I'll send you some of these babies. You send me some of those babies. We'll mix them that way. We can do that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why, LJ, I'm going to tell you why everybody doesn't have OBS. Because I know I checked into OBS and it looked like Luis might be trying to get back in, by the way. Because I looked into OBS and it looked like Chinese lettering, and I said, "Oh hell nah," and I got out of it. Because we're a bunch of
OBS was
dodos.
Complicated for me.
Yeah.
That required me going back to school and learning, and I was like,
they didn't have no pictures, no nothing. I need pictures.
Yeah. Does Luis have the link?
No, I don't remember roasting you. What are you talking about, Nick? Well, nobody roasting you. Nick, didn't nobody say
nice, Nick.
that you too young, that nobody knows why you spend too much time on live stream instead of going to the club? Nobody said that. Nick.
Why he knows more names of fish than girls?
Yeah. Nobody said that at all. Nobody said nothing about you need to get a hobby instead of driving around the northeast part of the United States visiting fish channels, fish clubs, and people's fish stores. Oh, is that everybody's name?
I think so. If you guys want to take a quick look and make sure your name comes up on,
make sure you up there.
It. Let me read them off. I guess if I read them off, it's quicker, right? If you don't hear your name on here, make sure you type something. I have Jody Price, Stephen Callahan, Marilyn Pendleton, Michael Toe, Laura Walters, Audra Myers, Cheryl Smith, not Sherry Smith, Jose Joya Fishkeeping Polanco, Charles Hutchinson, Julie Thomas, Anna Fritter, Miroslav Tomskis. I'm sorry, I butchered that terrible. And then I have Stephen. I have twice. That's a
American Medaka Association.
And then I have Kelly Foreman, Brandon Joyner, June Baker, Thomas White. Let's see, Brandon, Mary Oliver, Chris Junkins, Stella, KJ, Flatbed, Aqua Balls, Just One More Fish, Small Time Tanks, Beto Great Lakes, In My Tanks, Renee. Sorry, what was that?
I said balls.
Okay, Renee. Yeah, Aqua Balls. LJ Shrimp, and is that Laura? What was it, Walker that I said? Is that the same person? Walters.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Laura Walters is LJ.
Okay, so I'll take that LJ off then. Vin Aqua 5, Mrs. Hardwater, Mr. Hardwater, and Uncle Smiley. Did I forget anybody's name? I did a good job of getting everybody, but speak now or forever hold your peace. What's that? Okay, we got Kimco,
everybody's automatic.
Kimco and Ross. No, I had to manually put these in. You got
what's up, Super 9?
All right, so I got Super 9 that just came in, and Ross. I think those are the last two. Did I miss anybody else? Let me see. Check out American Duck Association.
Before you actually spin the wheel, I'd like to say something.
Okay, hold on. Let me add these two names and
yeah.
Kimco, Ross, Baltimore. We'll just put Ross. You can have the floor.
All right. So look, for those of you who just came in, and may not know what's going on, so we are raising money for Fishy Bizz. The GoFundMe link is right up top at the top of the chat. And everything Fishy Bizz does for his community as far as during the holiday season for the kids, whether it be feeding them on the holiday seasons, Thanksgiving and Christmas, or using the aquarium hobby as a learning tool and helping them get learn and get introduced into this thing that we all love to do. And we all would love to be able to do the stuff that he's doing, but for whatever reason, we can't. So this is one way that we can be part of that. He did this without any help for a while, and me and Mexicali decided, hey, maybe we can try and figure out a way to do that. So that's what we're doing. And we have, hey, cut it out. And we have Wheezy, aka Luis, aka Menagerie and Fish and Stuff. And she is donating a $50 gift certificate for you guys out there. Now, if you haven't donated, a lot of people who donated, we actually try to do only people who donated to be on the wheel, but apparently it's illegal, and we can't. Like me and Mexicality, we got 2 strikes, and we're afraid of ICE. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't trying to get caught up. So we went ahead and put everybody on there. So thanks to that, everybody's involved is eligible to possibly win $50 gift certificate from Luis. But if you haven't donated, please, if you have a couple extra dollars here or there, think about donating. We really would appreciate it. And check out Luis's website. Can somebody put Luis's website up on the chat, please? I don't know why we haven't done that yet. I'm surprised we haven't done that.
I think Geek Boy did at one point.
Okay, I just threw it up there as well, but it didn't do a linky thing, so I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah. Moneyless Maven just popped in. Jeffrey Watts just popped in.
Who?
A couple people actually just popped in. Moneyless Maven.
Jeffrey.
Jeff Watts just popped in. Moneyless Maven. Barry Oliver just popped in. Chris Junkin just popped in.
I think I have. Do I have Mary on here? I thought I did. Yeah, I have Mary on here. Chris Junkins. The only one is Jeff.
And Moneyless Maven?
Yeah, I got Shirley on here.
Okay. All right. Let that sucker spin. Get it up there. Get it up there and spin that sucker.
Wait.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Good luck, everybody.
Are we gonna do the
we can't do the wheel elimination. I think this one is whoever wins. It's not.
Let's do that because we'll be here for like 8 hours waiting for people to get kicked off.
All right, so go ahead and spin it.
Spin
this is whoever's name comes up is the winner.
Is the winner. That's it.
Y'all ready?
Don't forget. If you don't want anything, you can send it to me.
All right. So let me spin the wheel. Here we go. Let's see.
Ooh, excitement. Ooh. Who's that? Who's it?
All right, Vin Aqua 5, are you here? You got.
You still in the chat?
How much time do we want to give them to be able to claim their prize?
Vin, if you could just reach out to me here at the shop, and I guess I'm going to put myself on blast. My telephone number is.
Before you do that, let's make sure Vin's still here.
Let's check.
Yeah, you've got. Let's see. What time is it? It's 12:12. We'll give them till 12:14.
2 minutes. Nice. I'd have been like 30. It ain't gonna take 30 seconds to press a thumbs up.
All right. Well, 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't think he's here. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hey, it pays to stick around. Spin that sucker. Go. Spin that sucker. Spin it.
All right.
I kind of like this one too. Y'all better stick around. Y'all better call everybody up and say, you better get back in this chat. If you was in the chat, you need to get back here quick. Who is it? Who is it?
Mary Oliver.
Mary just was talking about the suspense, but here you go.
Ooh.
There you go. There she is.
She just wrote, ooh, the suspense.
There.
Well, look, the suspense paid off, Mary.
Hey, Mary, so if you reach out to me via email, just send me your information off of my website, which is elitemenageriehabitats.com. But you'll be able to reach out and contact me through there. Shoot me an email, and we'll get everything set up for you, okay?
You better say something quick, Mary. Oh, there she go. There she go.
Yay!
I was about to say, could it be messed up if she wrote, ooh, the suspense, and then left?
Hey, that counts because that was after the spin.
Can you imagine if somebody called? You know what I mean? Like, oh, hold on, wait. Hello? No, I'm not doing nothing. What? No, get out. What do you say? Next thing you know, it's just done. Congratulations, Mary. Mary, if you don't need that $50.
What? You didn't even have tanks for more fish. What are you talking about? And you ain't about to set up another one. I know that for a fact.
Yo, listen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So listen, thank you so much. Stay if you want to stay, you can stay. You want to open it up to see if anybody else can come up? You mind if we get another person? Or we can have a four-way going here?
I can stay for a little bit.
All right. Good. I think let me oh no, I put the GoFundMe as a pin. I'll drop the the link if anybody wants to come up.
Hey, the GoFundMe's still up there. You can still go ahead and do that. The GoFundMe is still active. Okay, we're still gonna continue. I'm gonna have another live stream with Fishy Bizz. This one was supposed to be longer, but that's all right. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you have a channel, you want us to be on your channel to do this, let us know. Let us know. We'll go ahead and do it on your channel. You know, we want other people to participate. You know, have fun. You know, we want to expose ourselves to as many people as we can.
Wait. Easy there, buddy.
Listen, I'm a former bail bondsman and bounty hunter. I can't just hook you up real quick like that, okay? You gotta be careful. Careful. I mean, technically my home turf was out of Tampa, so I'm sure I could make a phone call for you, but you gotta be careful.
Expose ourselves on as many outlets as possible.
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to jump out for about 15 minutes. I'm going to unload these 2 boxes that my dad just dropped off, and then I'll jump back in a little bit, all right?
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.
All right, have fun. Don't get arrested.
Yeah, no, I dropped the link for anybody that wants to come up.
Yeah, come on up. We're going to have some fun. Hang out. But that's awesome. Listen, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all impressed me with the donations. Y'all really did. Mary won some $50. She's gonna go check. Mary, what you gonna get her to wish you? Mary, what kind of thing you into?
Yeah, we can look at some tanks. I'm always up to looking at tanks.
Yeah. I want to know what type of fish Mary Oliver's into. I'm curious.
I don't know, but apparently I'm her grandfather.
Mary, what type of fish are you into? You like big monster cichlids?
Wait.
You want chancho?
I know what kind of fish she's into. I think I've seen her channel here. Let's go look.
Let's look. Let's check out Mary. Let's see what Mary got going on.
Maybe we can make some suggestions as to what she can get for.
Oh yeah, I'll make some suggestions.
There it is. Let's go here. Oh, wrong one. I hit the damn. Come on. I swear my lag on this is terrible. There we go. Good channel.
Hey,
are you muted? Or am I muted?
It's on Mexicali's. Did you put the link?
Oh shit.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, I put the link in the.
Okay. Because we got people trying to come up. Okay.
Oh, we do.
That's what I don't know. There's Super 9, Aqua Ball said they wanted to come up. Super 9 said they want to come up. That's what they say. I don't know.
Aqua Balls. You gotta turn on your camera, buddy. I gotta vet you. Make sure, because I've been had before.
Yeah,
and we'll be seeing a different kind of balls.
Yeah. Mary said there's nothing on channel.
What is it? Oh, Mary's no, she doesn't have any videos yet.
What kind of fish you into, Mary? Oh, she has rusty cichlids. Oh, she got membunas. Membunas? Membuna. Hey, membuna. I believe I talked to Mary about rusty cichlids before. Oh, snap! Look at the man right there.
Hey, what's going on?
Bro, I think it's impressive what you do. I didn't know that about you. Now I like you. I was pretending before, but now it's for real.
We've been doing it for about 6 years, son.
That's awesome. That really is cool. when I was a kid, I used to want to be a fireman, and then I felt what it was like to be really close to a fire, and I was like, oh, that it's too hot. It's too hot being a fireman.
Yep.
If they had like an air conditioned fire suit, I think I'd be more obliged. I'd probably be more into it. If they had one with air conditioning. But
They do have oxygen supplied ones, you know.
But is it like a cool 73 degrees up in there?
No.
Well, see, I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm out.
It's for you to breathe.
Turn the camera
George,
around.
what's up, George?
Is it better?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought you guys were all sideways up with stories.
What's up, George?
I
What
just
you got
woke up.
going on over there, George? George always got
you
some cool, expensive fish that he done bought. I just spent $4,000.
Yeah, you jinxed me, bro. I haven't bought any fish for the past 1 month.
Good. You need to go to a meeting for Fish Buyers Anonymous is what you need.
Look, I did buy fish, not to lie to you, but not for the fish room. I got a bunch of madakas, and I'm gonna be getting every week, every paycheck, some new ones.
Let me see. I want to see some madakas. I am very madaka ignorant. I know zero about madakas.
I'll show you. They're not in the fish room. The only ones here are the babies that I bred last summer, so that you're not gonna see colors on them. So the ones that you want to see, they're outside. It's okay to take you out there to the patio in the tubs.
I don't care. It's okay with you.
Yeah, if the internet gets out of control, which it shouldn't, but for a second, just mute me.
I'll come back. Let's see what these suckers look like from the top down.
Fish room luck.
Wow, you got people. You got
No,
people
I'm in the garage. Oh,
you got a door. You got a room inside your garage. You built a door.
Absolutely, I did that so I can keep discus, buddy.
Oh, use it for temperature control.
Yes. So now the room is always 82. Even wintertime, I don't need a heater or anything like that.
Okay.
Who's Jacob? You know Jacob?
Babe, keep the baby noise down, please, if it's possible.
Is that any fish will do?
Okay. I don't know if you care about names, but here's some of them.
Oh, those are nice.
These are they call them kuka, but they have like orange with the lame on top, the shiny on top of it.
Oh. Now you said those were babies, but they look like full grown.
No, these are the outside. The ones outside, they are full grown almost. Not all of them, but some of them are. I have more different orange here. These are called titokens. Totikon, something like that. Totiko. I can't say the whole name. It's Totenko.
Tanika.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I can say everything. Tanika. Madaka.
I got more in the back. These are sunsets. And then here I got tigers.
See, looking down at fish has never been my thing.
Yeah, well, there is some of them you got to see it. You're not going to believe. You're going to be like, wait. Now, this is a totally another game. You were showing us the orange ones in the beginning. Well, just let me show you. There's about 20 some of them you're going to see right now.
I don't believe you. This ain't a game.
So here's these guys. They're still young juvies, but they're going to look really nice. These are called Reiki Kagami scales.
See, I think he's just making up names at this point.
No, I have them written down, my friend, here.
Yeah, they go with
these are the Yuzakura Gold. Yuzakura Golds.
Names similar to koi.
There's the Yuzakura Golds, the bigger ones.
You know what? I never asked this question. So let me ask this question. So I know rice fish. I know in Asia is where all these people are freaking like really messing around with the bloodlines and what they look like. But where are they naturally from? What
from Japan,
part of the world?
Japan, from the streams.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
they are Asian fish. They're not from another part of the world. They are originated from Asia.
That's right. That's why we couldn't
Okay.
have him for longest time. And another thing, I want to talk about this. I don't know, it's okay with you for a second. So about the American Medaka Association,
Uh-huh.
they want you.
Mm-hmm.
If you join American Medaka Association, you're gonna register where your fish is from. They're gonna keep an eye on your bloodline. You cannot sell eggs. You can only sell fish, and it has to be true colors of the fish. So there's a lot gonna happen. This Madaka, they don't want you to doing it like a guppy, buying all these different colors, mixing them all together, and making your own line and calling it whatever, whatever. If you want to keep up with the Japanese rice fish, it's gonna be totally different ball games, guys. Letting you know. So get in right now while you can. Later on, we're gonna have a bunch of them more. Right now, there's about 82 of them in the United States. SNR, she said she had 82. I'm so happy I have about 20 something.
Nice.
You think that's going to be realistically possible for
Well,
people in the United States to actually not screw it up?
oh no, it's absolutely, it's your money. You buy fish, you do whatever you want. But if you want to be part of SNR, as selfish as you are part of SNR, that means you have great fish, meaning your bloodline's not mixed. That's the thing. That's what they want to keep. You can buy the fish and mix it, do whatever you want, and sell it to whoever you want. It's up to you.
Okay, I got you.
You know.
So if you, basically that association is for people who are really, really geeky and want a very specific bloodline and trait and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what's going to happen to you if they find out that you sold something that wasn't 100% true?
So
Are they
you
going to
get
come to
kicked
your
out.
house and
You
beat
get
you?
kicked out, and you can. And I was told that you cannot even buy. They won't even sell you. Like somebody was complaining. I don't want to say names, right?
No.
About they did something. Maybe I don't know what happened, but they got kicked out of the SNR, and now they cannot even buy Madaka from the main, like the one earlier we were talking about, the one North Carolina.
Or you get blackballed.
Yeah, why I
Yeah.
don't
You get
understand, but what happened? It's not my business. But again, yeah, you got to be careful for what you're doing.
I heard they come to your house and give you a wedgie.
They can do whatever they want, right? Let me tell you a little bit more about a couple more strains I got here. This is cheap strains right here. This is called Karimaki, and they have like beautiful lamy orange heads. I don't know if you can see them. The hottest one's gonna be these guys. They call them Blue Mayuki Kagami scale. Everything with Kagami scale more expensive right now, and they're newer, kind of.
When you say expensive, what's expensive?
$40 a piece.
$40 for a little itty bitty fish.
Do you see what I'm saying, buddy? Yeah, like now these ones here, they you can buy them for $5 to $10 if you find the right people. So yeah,
I could
that's our
get
40
five
bucks.
nickel-sized marbles for. I could get 4 nickel-sized marble angelfish for $40.
Yeah.
that's how every time I hear that's where my brain goes. Well, how many angels can I get for that much?
$7.99 each. This big speak of an angel. $6.99. I can get them for $5 too if I buy more than 5.
Yeah.
So I got these guys. I got these ones are very nice. They call them Red Cliff Darks.
Huh.
I don't know if you can see them. They're shy a little bit. These guys are another kind, Kagami Black Mayuki. Yeah, I got plenty of them. Goshikis right here. There's not too many in there. I tried to get more. I still lost one few. The strains. Hopefully, I get males and females. Next summer, I'll work on them.
Are they? Can you tell the difference between males and females? Do they have color differences, or they all look good?
No, they all look the same, kinda. So only different is the fins and the body.
Oh, okay. Now, what I didn't know until recently was I guess they get bred for different fin shapes, and the hardest one is to get the symmetry where the what's the top fin called
Dorsal.
the the dorsal and the anal fin
You
are
said anal.
exactly the same.
Madaka all
You
the
said
way.
anal.
Oh, that's all Medaka?
Yeah, I
Jeez,
have a lot of look. There, you seen the other ones, right? 12 tubs over there, and
you
then
got any
the
You
cats in your
weren't kidding.
neighborhood, man?
what happened?
You got any animals that dig up in those fish in your neighborhood? Animals.
Yeah, there is traps in here. I put traps for rats. There is rats,
Hey,
bro.
hey, George, can we take a second and go check out Super Nine's fish real fast? His tanks.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, the stage is yours, my brother. Where you at? Can you turn your? Can you, hey, there we go. Look at that.
I don't know why it was acting weird. Oh, it is doing it again. I think my camera's mirroring somehow. Look at this,
No,
man.
No, you're good.
you're good right now.
You're
No,
good.
leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Don't move. You're good. It's good on our side.
Really? Man, it's all messed up
Yeah.
on my end.
That's all
No,
right.
no, you're looking good on our
That's
end.
all right. We it's perfect right now.
Look how clean this bottom is. It's been up almost 1 year. Look how everything's actually truly processing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still got
I
them dang on jungle the things in the front, huh? You was like, I ain't giving up on it. That's the way they're staying.
what thing? Those?
Oh,
Yeah. The jungle valve.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Those
yeah.
Oh snap, look
uh
at your tiger lilies.
no, they're leaves.
Oh, those are leaves?
Yeah, they look like
They look
Yeah,
like
oak
lilies
leaves,
from
right?
here.
I bring them in
Or mulberry.
Those are
it's
oak
crystal.
leaves?
Yeah, it's crystal clear. I don't
Yeah, it
really
is.
get
Yes.
algae buildup. Look at the glass. There's really no algae buildup.
So let me ask you a question. When you putting oak leaves in there, because you don't have any carbon, right?
Oh, nothing.
And you putting oak leaves in there, are you doing water changes?
Nothing.
So how come you ain't got black water or darker water?
Why don't I?
Yeah. Those
I
oak
think it's
leaves don't really put out all the tannins?
I think it's because my tank evaporates the tannins out. I do put a lot of tannic stuff in. I do put a lot of catappa, a lot of those little micro little I got them right here.
Yeah, the elder cones.
Yeah, them things.
Oh, yeah. And it won't stay dark, huh?
It does, but then it loses and goes back to crystal clear. But if you look, there is a slight. You can see a slight tannic look. You
Uh-huh.
can see,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
but it is crystal clear.
What filtration are you running? Just sponge filters?
Two sponge filters and where's it at? Let me go. I think this way, and one them an internal. Just that's it. But I did have a bigger pump on it. 110-gallon pump, but I took it off because I do a lot of maintenance with that,
Okay.
and I've
Yeah, your stuff is really well seasoned. That's why it's crystal clear.
Hey,
and
how old is
and
that tank?
almost 1 year. I got bugs jumping
No, I'm
here and there.
talking about the actual. I haven't seen a tank with a walnut rim in years.
Oh,
See
one
the
of
rim?
these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, when did I get this? I got this last year around
But
no,
you,
this year.
but you bought it from somebody, right?
February 10th, 2025, and they told me they bought it around COVID. So was that like 2, 3 years?
Man, I don't even think they was making those in COVID time. Man, okay. That's a 55, right?
55.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. It's cool. I've been watching this thing grow for how long now? When would you first showed it to me?
I think what earlier basically like around
Yeah,
March or
yeah.
something.
So it's almost a year I've been watching this thing grow.
hmm I've
It looks
actually did all the things like that a lot mess up, and I did it for myself so I could physically see the damage that was being dealt so that I personally know how to set it up, and then that's I think that's honestly why I've actually one of the very few that actually have got the father fish system perfected. Like it's got everything down here. Mud,
so
the ingredients, and then a 4-inch sand cap. And it's
so
actually no
so being
greed.
that you did it, being that you did it from scratch, okay, and
Yes.
you done all the mistakes, and you kind of what advice would you give somebody if they wanted to do a tank like that? What advice would you give somebody? Is like, don't do this or definitely do this. What advice would you give somebody if they wanted to do that style tank?
Well, I mean, definitely be patient. Just don't run in and just jump into it. Get some valuable information. Not all the YouTube people out here are negative about how they set up their tanks. A lot of them are very essential. That's why, I come off, in the beginning negative, but I learn, you know, just because somebody does do it wrong does not make them an evil or that they're setting it up,
What?
wrong. Distinguishing proper information. Yeah, I didn't mean to come off, like I mean, I did to a couple of them, and then I did apologize, when they went live because I felt wrong and I was wrong to do that. You can't just judge somebody like that, But if you want to learn something really nice, take your time with it. Just don't rush into it. Look at Mexicali's, look at his length of all his tanks. I really enjoy watching, his little short videos. Yours too, Aqua. Y'all are
So
awesome.
what you're
You told me you didn't like
telling
funk.
me?
You said funk looked like a toilet.
So what you're telling me is that if you are gonna dog something and say crap about stuff, you should give it a try so that you can have a real idea of what you're talking about. Is that what you're saying?
Uh, what's that mean?
Like you said that you talk crap about this sometimes, but you gave it a shot and now you feel differently, right?
Oh, this is when I was doing it correctly, and I was telling a lot of people that you're doing it wrong. Which, in
Oh, so
theory,
you was okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You was part of
well,
I get it. I get it.
in
I
my
get it.
mind, know what is being done wrong, and I applied that wrong. You know what I mean? I jumped to it and just
Yeah,
boom, put
that's
that
big of you.
person spot, and you don't do that.
That's big of you though. That's really big of you because that's a problem with a lot of people in the comments. That if somebody is trying something and they may do it a little bit differently because maybe they didn't understand or maybe they got the wrong information, people in the comments just jump on each other, and it's like, come on, man, like like
They
give
do,
people a break. That's
you
big
know,
of you,
every
bro.
everybody does, not have the right, evaluated information. Everybody takes time to process, just like your tank. Your tank takes time to process. You know, you got to think about that. You can't just judge, just because something is really, really wrong, to help that, you don't give that person negativity. You know how you help that? You help sit down with that person and you show them step by step, hands
Yeah,
on, or with videos, show them what they're physically doing wrong so you can help them approach the next time they think that there's something wrong. They handle that situation much more safer in that aquarium so that they don't have less bad impacts coming in at them, because that's what they're doing. They're causing it to malfunction. But as you get older and you learn more stuff about it, you learn that, well, I've learned that this way is really, really, really valuable. I've really learned a lot of things about this system. And it's really seriously processing extremely very well. Like, I've only had ick one time, and I'll explain why I caught ick. Because when I bought my Sajika Cichlid T-Bar, I thought he was a keyhole. And I put him in there with a male keyhole. And I thought I was getting a female keyhole. And he stressed each other out when it was still right around not even 2 months old on this system. And the ick came from the stress of them two bullying each other. And then once I caught ick, I pulled it out, 86 temperature, and it actually killed it within the 4th day, and everything was fine ever since to this day. My old 55, I used to have a lot of deformations in my fish, a lot of stress. Anything that I would do, it was a major impact. I don't understand, a lot of the things that I did do, it doesn't really make sense on why it was becoming such an impact like it was, but it did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, look, man, that tank. Well, just real fast before we go, what fish you have in there? We see 2 angels. We see some glowfish. What else you got?
Got 2 keyholes, 3 angelfish, male, female, and 1 other female, 1 shark, 3 clown loaches, 1 clown pleco, 1 bristle nose, bushy nose pleco, about 20 to 30 tetras, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Altogether, I have near like 30, 40 something in here.
Yeah.
And that was all day one, except for the angelfish and the keyhole. Everything has been day one, and they've actually survived.
Now, I can't remember. Do you actually post your stuff on YouTube?
Some of them, some shorts.
So for those of you who don't know, it's Super 9. Right in the comments so they can post your channel and stuff. All right.
Here, I'll put him. I'll put his link on there.
We appreciate you. We're gonna let somebody else hop up in there and show their tanks. Thanks,
Absolutely.
brother.
Guys, thank y'all.
So,
Bye.
Bye.
oh snap! Oh
Hey,
snap! Looky who's here. Dude, I would never assume that you look like that.
Damn, I almost overran this tank.
But let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Cut it. Look at George. God damn, what do you got there, George?
Yeah, I'm just doing
This
a couple
one
water
is my
changes.
240.
Holy shit. It looks like a reef tank.
Hey, by the way, check out this. I made myself.
The Madaka, the little fish
Yeah.
nets, huh?
Yeah, it works.
Oh, wait, I got to go over here and do this.
What you doing, Berto? Hold on, what's your name? Does he have like another account that you like Metro or something like that?
That's the handle, bro.
How do you say it?
What the handle?
Yeah.
The handle is just my name flipped around.
Beto.
But there's an M on it, right?
That's my last name.
Oh man, see y'all. Listen, y'all know I'm simple as hell. Y'all can't be doing this all this flipping and flopping and stuff like that. Y'all throwing me off.
I did it on purpose just to mess with you.
You did. Hey, it worked because I was like, hold up, man. I can't be figuring all this stuff out. What you doing right now? What you filling up?
I was just doing water changes, so I figured I'd just kind of like hang out.
That's what's up. Look at George.
I just did 3.
Mm-hmm. 3 water changes?
Yeah. I almost overran it right now. That's why I ran over here. It was already to the rim.
You should let it go, man.
If I do, the neighbors downstairs are gonna know about it.
Yeah, just tell them the toilet overflowed. Just tell them the toilet overflowed. Be like, it ain't my fault, man. It's the plumbers. The toilet overflowed. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey,
so where's
Miss Callie, take me off for a second. I gotta go holler at Mida for a sec. I'll be right back.
What do you got there, Beto? What's that? Like a 10-gallon or 5-gallon that you're working on?
Yeah. So these are just the quarantine tanks that I have.
So what's this? Oh, that's what you're using to fill up your tanks. That little one on the edge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shoot the water down there. It's kind of a little makeshift. I'm still gonna put some panels on there, so it's still kind of fresh. But yeah, I'm probably gonna put some extra paneling up here, and probably wrap around a little desk area up there, so I can have the station right there. But yeah, I just moved up here not too long ago. So
oh, okay.
Everything
so you got
is still kind
of 3 tanks right now?
You
have those 3 tanks just for right now?
I have these 3 here. I have others.
Oh, okay. There's more.
These are the only ones in here, yeah.
Okay.
And this is my 4-foot, 12-inch high tank. I don't know how well. Let me see. Yeah, this is a little 4-footer. It's kind of small, but it's not too heavy, So. And then I'll just usually. Well, these were the quarantine tanks. Now I got fish in. They're just kind of sitting in there. But yeah, this is I got other tanks in the back over there. But yeah, it looks like I'm done here, and I actually got to go in a little bit. I got to start getting ready for work. I just thought I'd hop on and just kind of chat with you guys.
Thanks for coming on.
But yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do a one-on-one one of these days.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Maybe when I put the Corys in here, because I'm actually gonna put So this is a single species up here. It's all the Goodeids, and I was actually gonna put some Corys in there. So I want to see how they react, because they're pretty aggressive, those guys. But it just gets kind of boring, just a single species.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to throw some Corys in there. It seems like those are the ones that people recommend for these species. So they're quarantining down here right now, and as soon as maybe a month goes by or something, I'm gonna toss them up there. Yeah. So if I don't do a live, or maybe I'll join one of your guys' lives, and
you got it, man.
Yeah, I already did a couple. I did a couple of live streams already. I think you were at one.
Yeah, with Nick.
No, my own. I think you joined one a couple
days
ago.
I saw that you were going live, and I just went in there and liked it, but I wasn't able to stick around.
Okay.
We were dealing with some family stuff, and the last one
I'm sorry to hear. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. The last one you did, I was able to be in there, but shortly, briefly, and kind of going back and forth. But yeah.
No, yeah, thanks. I'm still kind of working out the bugs. I don't know how to do it that well, so it's just all kind of training, I guess you could say. I'm just kind of trying to figure it out, because I'm not doing it all mobile, so it's not easy trying to do it on the screen and all that. So, but yeah, I should start getting out of here, because I got to get my stuff ready, lunch and all that stuff. So,
all right, well, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right.
See you guys soon. I'll still be lurking.
All right. Sounds good.
Later.
Hey, George, those discs look amazing.
Yeah, thank you. But I've been taking care of them for the past months. I got these ones are the last ones I got. And there's 10 of them in my 60-gallon. They're still juveniles. They're going to grow. They get water change every other day, at least 40% and more. These are becoming my favorite ones, by the way. There's 4 of them. They call them clouded wing leopards.
Yeah, they look really good. The colors on them really pop. I mean, they seem very vibrant.
I like this a lot. The red cover. And then my big ones are here. Some of them, I had them together. One female, since I got her, she's been this way, but she even bred for me. She's been stressed because I moved her 2 days ago into this tank. That's
Okay.
all. Nothing wrong with her. She just stays there, and the light is stressing her because I brought the light a little bit forward, so she's okay. She's not gonna. She's been with me for months already, and I guess I got it. The seller sold me a boo boo one. So sometimes it happens, George. When you buy this many discs from one person, you're gonna get one. Or I mean, he did give me another one, but replaced it. This one, he didn't do nothing about it, and she didn't die. It's not, maybe in the shipping happened. Since she's been here, she's a little finicky. She swims backwards. It's weird. Only that fish does that for me. And then she came with this guy. It was a pair. He's gorgeous, you see, right?
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite though are those right there, the yellow with the blue and the vertical
Ooh,
stripe. I
these are
love
pair, by the way. They're a pair.
those are of all the discus, those are the ones that I really love.
They're not wild. These are called, what was it? Green Turks.
Okay.
They're not wild. There's no wild fish in here. The closest ones
Yeah,
to
but
the wild
they
ones.
have that wild. They have the wild original look with
Yeah.
the stripes and that appearance. Because I feel the same way he does about viscous. That they have that appearance of wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and those are not stress bars either. Those are actual vertical
Yeah.
bars on them, right?
Yeah.
Well, they do go away. They do have stress bars on them. Sometimes it gets more, sometimes less. Like that
Okay.
one right now is
Yeah,
being
I see it.
bullied.
I
He
see
got her stress bars come out.
it. Hmm.
That one's a little
And I don't
stressed
even
out.
know necessarily their stress. It might be a way that they communicate and kind of like, don't
Actually,
mess with me right now.
I have the light. I put it all the way on top of them. That's why they're little showing that. So I'll put it back normal. Usually I have it that way. The lights all the way to the back, so they don't get that front ones. They don't get any light. You see, there's no light on them. And I'm realizing it's better that way. This one the same way, all the way in the back.
Yeah, those guys are amazing.
I have more on the bottom. I haven't
So real
showed you there.
fast, I gotta ask because Daniken brought up something. Daniken was asking about putting in dither fish with them and plants. I know you are breeding, right?
Well, my point is to keep the bottom clean as possible.
Uh-huh.
I did try plants in the past. The plants were growing so beautiful. Even if it was hot water, I did put aqua soil in a little pot, like not pot, like a tray, let's say a shoebox. Shoebox. You're gonna trim a lot unless you put something that grows like what is it called? The swords.
Okay.
Anubias.
Yeah.
Anubias, swords.
Are you talking
stuff
about
that,
like rhizome plants? Rhizome plants.
yeah, you absolutely. It will look so gorgeous, and it's gonna benefit, I'm sure. But again, one more thing: that whatever you put it in, their poopy gonna fall in there, right? That's gonna accumulate bacteria. So that's another thing. So
for you, you don't put that stuff in there for the purposes of sanitary, right? To keep everything sanitized.
especially if you have too many like this, I have too many in one tank. There is how many in there? 10 of them. I'm raising them in there. I got them smaller. They're getting bigger. If I'm doing something wrong, it will not get bigger, right? And they're like always, every time I do water change, they want to breed.
Yeah.
Look at this guy trying to dance and make good.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you do with all these fish that you breed out? All these babies, what do you do with them?
What I do, some people get lucky, buddy, and they come and take him from me. And some people, I sell it to them, like LFSs. I bred bunch of rice fish, right? Look, there's so many over here already. So I sold it to my local fish store for $1 a piece. These are the ones I was trying, the Mayuki Blues I have from 5 years ago. And I have a outside in a tub in a neighbor's house, literally. He has two other aquariums outside. He put him in there too. So I took mops from him and I hatched like literally. I stole his babies, kind of, a bunch of them, and I sold them. Yeah, some of them I made for from the actual. These are called murusakis. They're gorgeous fish, black with the purple on top of them. Yeah. So I do sell them to the LFS if you want to know for sure.
I was always curious because I know you always breeding stuff out. I was like, I wonder what he does with all that. Because you don't ever really talk about selling them.
Yeah, buddy, I'm not about money always. I buy more fish and spend electricity and the water bill more than anything else. I'm not. Look, can I tell you the truth about George, if you don't mind me? There's nothing negative. I just want to let you know. Guys, since 2007, I haven't been, no, 17, I think, 17. I've been doing fish since 2007, but since 2017, I quit my job. I stayed home. When you stay like that home, you either go insane if you stay inside with a wife, if you're married, you will literally fight every day. Something gonna be like you don't like, she doesn't like what you do, something, anything, right? Can trigger it. So couples always fight. It's not easy to stay together forever. That's why we celebrate what you call it, anniversaries. So I said the best thing for me to do to get out of her hair. Look where I am right now. She needs me, she'll text me right away and say, hey, come in and do this and do this. Or comes and knocks on my door if I don't answer. So what I did in the beginning, you guys saw I had tanks stacked up all over here, right? 50 some tanks. It wasn't easy on me. I have a back problem a little bit. I'm working out right now. It's getting better because I carry my son every day. I carry him. He's not, dead weight. You know how it is. So best thing I did is, guys, I set up a room and I put foams and installation behind this. There's no mildew, no smell of the mildew. Before he was actually doing that, that's why I did what I did. Before, because I have fish room is humidity. Let me show you the temperature and the heat really quick. Temperature 82, humidity 86. So
holy
it's hot.
smoke! You got that much humidity in there?
Yeah, and it's not cool to chill in here, George. I think it's because this tank and I have this are open and I have them running water. This is my water change. I have to change water every day to those guys. So yeah, let me show you real quick something. Let me see 1 second. There's the American Madaka Association sticker, by the way. I'm gonna join them.
86% humidity. You don't have any mold issues?
No. The way I did the room. Have you seen a grow rooms? Herb grow rooms? They use this plastic, and it's totally no mold. It doesn't have a mold. I have fans going, by the way. If I don't have fans going, I have fans going all over, like turning air around. If there's no fans going, you're gonna have problem.
Yeah.
1 second.
Man,
Let's see.
What do you got in there?
I'm trying to get you guys this fish that I bred. Show you how we cook.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do put your little nets to use. Look at you.
Come on.
And those are handmade, right? Make those nets?
This one I made them, yes. Let me grab one. You more. Hold on.
Are the nets you're making them just for yourself, or is that something you ever
For
maybe
right now,
trying to
yes,
sell it.
only for myself. And
Okay.
later, I can, I get people wanting them. You can visit my room. Let's say I can make you one. It's like really easy to make them, George. I'm gonna
Oh,
show
okay.
how to make them too. And those videos do get views, by the way. The ones how to make nets, a
Mhm.
lot of views, and it's easy, very easy. Anybody can make them.
So for those of y'all in the chat, so to let you guys know, we are $15 away from $900. I
Wow.
really do appreciate every one of y'all guys, for real. This was awesome. Like seriously, you guys have done so much more than I assumed we was gonna do today, and I I I just can't thank you enough. I really can't. Thank you so much. Like I keep looking at it and smiling. Thank you so much.
It's at 900 now.
So
Oh, I didn't refresh. Well, never mind. Everything I said was BS, but I still like y'all.
I had to jump back in here because I am in love with this man's fish room.
Oh yeah, I
hey,
I've
Look,
learned
I
a lot
want
of
to
Yeah,
tell
new
you
I
something.
opinions.
I I paused. I subscribed to his channel,
yeah,
but I know he was talking about rice fish and SNR. But then when
yeah,
he showed the Tanganyikan cichlids and the
yeah.
discus, like,
George
how
has
do
a
I buy your
problem.
stock, sir?
George has a serious problem. George has been doing has a when I first met George, he was aqua balls. He still is aqua balls
Yeah,
Yep.
because
he's
he
Yeah.
had
awful.
ball python. He had ball pythons and stuff, and he was like breeding rats and crap. And I was like, ill, you know what I'm saying? But slowly, them fish have been taking over his life.
I'm in
He
awe. Like, I'm smiling ear to ear right now just
yeah,
watching this on my phone. This is gorgeous.
he's got issues. He's got issues.
Nah, these are
But
my kind of issues. I mean,
yeah,
he's got novels. He's way past issues. This is a trilogy, but this is
Yeah,
beautiful.
but George's room has been changing over the years. Now
it
he's got
has.
more
Yeah, I
like
feel like this is like the fourth um different type of room I've seen from him. How many times have you've changed your room over the
like
last? Let me see. I think 5 years. Has it
this
been
is
5 years?
three or four. So I had
Yeah,
wooden stuff. I upgraded to metal shelving, and then I took the metal shelving down, and then I did this black and everything in here. I put a camera outside so I can see who's coming and who's going, all that. And then
yeah,
my point was, I wanted the discus. I want to literally work on them. They're not easy, guys. I'm not done. I got to do an automatic water change system to my room to be able to grow some baby discus. I do have some, by the way. I'll show you.
Now, I bow down to you, sir. George and
yeah,
Jody, I bow down to both of them the rest of
yeah,
my life.
yeah. George, what fish do you plan on like going all in on next? Do you have a fish that you like? Okay, my next fish that I'm gonna conquer would be what?
So, as you see, I have them here right now. I'm working with what I got. I would like in the future, if I move out of here, have half of the room divided, meaning that get a 4-car garage instead of 2-car garage, and do one side a small area AC at 77-degree all the time. I want to control everything, humidity and everything, and I want to do a reef in there, so salt water. So I want to breed some clownfish, and I would like to grow some what you call it, the corals that
Or
yeah, I do have a reef tank, 120-gallon right now too.
there she is.
I could definitely see you breeding clowns, like some of the real fancy long fin icebergs and stuff like that, and the thunder lightning joints and all them crazy clowns. I could definitely see you breeding those. They breed like
Yeah,
cichlids. They breed like cichlids.
I
they
have
do,
a
they do.
frostbite that I would donate to this guy.
Frostbite.
Yep.
Yeah, they look
I
good. I ain't gonna lie to you. They look good.
You got to.
And
uh
by
Do
the
you
way,
have any?
Ross, if you're still in the chat, thank you so much for making me not go crazy and making it an even 900 with that $15. Thank you so much.
My
George,
red devil here.
Do you have any angelfish fry currently right now?
So they just laid all three of them. This one of them, they were on the bottom. They had wigglers. This one's had wigglers. The last one, literally, they free swim and they all ate it. Everybody munched it. So just to let you know, really quick, these red devils, they don't look good in this white tanks, guys. I have mistake putting them in here. They need black tanks and only red color food to get them that red color because their ancestors, their parents are super red, and I messed up with them. I tell you the truth, but they do look good in here.
Well, so what you talking about, like Viber bites and stuff like that?
Not just no. Actually, you know what he's feeding? Okay, if you look at the Aquashella Los Angeles videos, you're gonna see those red devils in there. These are came from their parents of those guys. Actually, no joke, guys. It came from Nice Fish Tank. He's awesome breeder. He's got a really big fish room. I've been there. If you get there, lucky you. He doesn't let anyone in there unless you know him. So
Yeah.
anyway. He feeds the nice color, cool color from Brine Shrimp Direct, and he's promoting their food. And I'm not joking. I want to buy some and try it myself. $200, you get like 20 pounds of it, man. If you do sell them in the store too, so it's not bad price.
Who's this?
Nice fish.
BrianShrimpDirect.com sells the food. That's what he's feeding. Cool color. It's called Cool Color. It's red. Like literally red. I don't know what's the ingredient. You guys can check it out if you want. But it's a famous seller.
I was
Everybody
told
buys
that
from that.
Artemia is supposed to be a really good red color enhancing for the red devil angels. I don't have any experience on it, but that's what I was recently told.
This is what I'm feeding.
I was told, we're talking about red and coloration of red on angels. I was told that to get your angelfish super red, that red kelp is in it was put an ingredient in the food, but some people think that red kelp shortens their lifespan.
Oh,
I don't know how true that is. It's just something I heard or read out of some article, but I mean, I don't know how true it is. Red kelp.
I don't mean to change the subject, but you hit $1,000 on the donations. Jeff Kane came in with another $100 donation.
Get the F out of here.
Yeah.
Jeffy. See, now I have to like Jeff and say good things about Jeff, and I hate when I have to do that. God dang it, Jeff.
We're at 1,020.
You guys are awesome.
1,020.
Yeah, because Jacob Allen, I wonder if that's Super 9. Y'all rock. Y'all really are. Y'all make me want. Y'all get me like right here. You know what I'm saying? Where I get all like
in the cockles of your heart.
My what? Oh my
the
God.
cockles of your heart. You never heard of Dennis Leary?
At 1,020, we deserve a super chat rap.
What? A super chat rap at 1,020? All right. Hold up, wait. I gotta get my. I'm still getting over how dirty. What was you saying? That was who is HR? She said my what?
Okay, so there's a guy named Dennis Leary, and there's a song called "I'm an A-hole." And long story short, listen to the beginning of that.
I love that song.
You get a feeling deep down in your heart, in the cockles of your heart, or maybe the subcockles. It's right in the intro of the song.
I just remember him go, "I'm an a-hole, I'm an a-hole."
Okay, it's before the hook, sir.
Now I'm gonna have to re-listen to it. All right. It's not a super chat though, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it because I haven't sang it in so long. Let me see if I remember the words. All right. Coming in strong like Donkey Kong, dripping, raining on me like the faucet's on. Got me feeling more pretty than my third senior prom, so it's on. Dip the fat skinny rap. Everybody came through with the super chat. Yippee-ki-yay, yo. That's like, whoa. So now I ain't got to dance an old pole. Everyone came through with a super chat. Everyone came through with a super chat. Everyone came through with super chat. So everyone gets the super chat rap. Thank y'all so much. For real. Appreciate y'all. That's my super chat. I haven't sang it in so long. It's a shame I had to sing it for somebody else, but whatever. Where'd she go? She ran away?
No, she went sideways.
She's sideways.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. She went sideways.
Aquafunk, I hope you don't think I'm
so you got some
stalking
bristle
you
nose
or
breeding
anything.
out now? You got bristle nose in there breeding out?
Inside here, there is actually the Colombian zebra placos, the $30 placos. They're not that expensive, but yeah, they're about 2.5 years old. I'm not breeding them in there. No, I have them in the community tanks just so you can hide whatever they want underneath whatever they want.
But are they breeding on you?
No. Because there's so mean fish in there, right? These are mean Julie the Chromis. They will go ahead and mess with them if they go in there, and because Julies are like literally they will go after. There's some Tanjanikans in there. Daffodils. There's
yeah. For me, the daffodils, the daffodils, they were mean. They were super mean.
These are Kalitawa rainbows. There's 2 pairs in there, 2 males and 2 females. I have
you got
babies from
rainbows
them.
with tanks?
Yeah, bro. They're fine. They're fine. Look at the colors on the rainbows. They're beautiful. They're happy.
You're a crazy person.
I like the purple ones with the yellow tails, or what are they, chromis?
Oh, you mean purple ones with the yellow tails? Those are the what is it called? Daffodils. They're beautiful. Or the ones on top.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Either the Basharas or daffodils.
No,
Basharis
these
or
are daffodils.
Okay.
Daffodils. And then the Cypachromis aptosoma.
Love those.
Oh, you talking about those, the sips. I think he's talking about the sips. Yeah. I had some sips before. I ain't gonna lie. I had a little group of sips back in the day.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I had one.
I had a group of 7 back in the day. They were cool. I liked them. Hey George, has there ever been a fish that you try to breed that you couldn't do? Like you try to breed them on purpose that you couldn't breed them?
Yes, puffers.
What kind of puffers?
I didn't try them, bro, but that's what I want to do. But I mean the pea puffers. I had them for a while, and I never bred them. Never could. Like I mean, I kept them for a while and didn't do it good at them.
So you gotta try. They puffers 1, George 0. You need to try. And
few apistogrammas too. Some of the wild apistos, I had them and I killed them. I couldn't get a chance to breed them to get them big. Some of them, it was kind of like they came in and had a bacteria infection here, and they died. They didn't make it more than 2-3 days.
Are you gonna try and do the puffers again?
In the future, yeah, not in here right now. All I want to work on discus and some rice fish and the angels.
That's what's up. See, now I want to get tangs. I don't like when people show me tanks of Tanganyikas because now I want to get more tangs. Those are addictive fish, man. They're too expensive though.
Yeah,
the Tanganyikans, I buy them from Dave's Rare Fish and another website on the internet, and they are expensive.
They're like addictive.
Very.
You want to know what? You don't want to know why they're addictive? Because they grow slow, and you can keep them in smaller aquariums. So you're like, I can get this fish, and I can get more tanks because they're not big. You don't need big tanks for them, and you can have them, and you can just get more and more and more of them. And spend $50, $30, $50, $30, $50.
Tanganyikan fish, though, that's like an acquired taste. Like when people come into my shop, they're all about the Africans, South Africans, and then when they go in the back room and they see the shellies and the cyprochromis and the different types of sardine cichlids and even the compressor seps, the calvus cichlids and stuff, then it catches their eye. Same thing with the lay lupis. They'll see that pop of like yellowish orange. but it is an acquired taste, and like they'll get a 20 long for the Shelleys, or they'll get a 40 breeder. But I have noticed that my collector customers, they are starting, and I try to keep a variety of like 12 to 15 different types. But my collectors are finally getting into these guys.
Well, I think it's because they're not really well known, because they grow so slow. Breeders don't want to take the time to breed them, so they're not well known. That fish stores.
That's true.
They're the price. I mean, think about it. To get one that's an inch long is $30 for an inch long fish, and then well, how long is it going to take before it gets 5 inches? Like if you're getting a gold head, they're like, yeah, you just gotta wait about 5-8 years and stuff. They're like, oh hell no. So no,
Yeah, I got into them off of Florida Exotic, Tamala Biro. She breeds all the Tanganyikan down there, so I get a lot of my stock from them.
Lucky you. I can't get anything from them. I wish, but I know somebody does, so I buy from them.
Well, listen, our shop uses them exclusively for our Tanganyikan. I will totally give you a discount if you send me footage of your fish room. This is so relaxing.
What? Oh, hold on.
We'll talk more, George. We'll definitely talk more. I like your style.
Hold on, wait, look. See, send me some fish. Send me some fish.
I know it's your birthday. I know.
Send me, look, you get all the footage you want. Look at that.
You're making us dizzy.
That made me dizzy. I feel like I want to throw up now. That's all you gotta do is send her footage of your fish. She send you your fish room. She sends you fish.
Underneath this,
I'm so in love with this tank. Sorry.
underneath this tank, there's a 55-gallon. There's super comps in it, 6 of them.
Oh wow.
Those are from Dave's Rare Fish when he had them available. They're not cheap. Each one's were like $45.
Yeah, I get his list every week. I still get excited looking at his lists.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got the yellow convicts. What, $15?
Yeah, I don't know why Cichlid Exchange will not ship those to me. 3 weeks in a row I got hosed.
These are my Sombus. There's 8 of them in here.
How many? You got Sombus?
Yeah, 8 of them in 135.5 Plural Flex. Very dirty top because I feed them really good.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite Shelleys.
Yes, they are.
And I like the Kangwizi. I cannot pronounce it right, but they're cute. They've got like the little floppy ears almost, like the white that's on their sides, but they're just so cute.
Yellow fins, and yellow tail on them.
Yeah.
The males are bigger, females are smaller. And I've been wanting to breed so much. I mean, I bred them before. I did get babies. Every time I got the Sombus guys, they were deformed. Even here right now, I do see some deformed. And these ones, they were not from Dave's Rare Fish. I don't think I did get it from him. I got it from the other guy. And so I wish I can get in the future a batch of those guys that are not deformed. And I'll pay money for it, whatever it's worth.
Well, let me know, because Tam actually has those on the list. I'm going to be placing an order with them in like 2 weeks. But if you reach out to the shop, I'll definitely throw more in. I'm only down to 1 right now. He's with my multi-shell dwellers. But that being said, I can definitely get you stock from her and ship to you after I quarantine and acclimate here at the shop.
Very nice. I can go do airport to airport or FedEx, no problem.
Let me know, but we'll talk more. You keep talking about your tank. Sorry, I'm in awe. Have fun. But definitely email the shop and we'll be in touch, George.
This one has a sump, by the way. It's on a sump tank.
Now, I honest to God, I don't think I've ever seen. Well, see, that's not really a Tanganyika tank because you have a bunch of other stuff in there with it. But the fact that it's bare bottom, I was about to say that's the first time I've ever seen a Tanganyika tank. But I'd never seen it. I mean, you got a lot of driftwood too. That's just a hodgepodge tank, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a kind of. I had all the pink angels in here, the black angels in here. I started taking them out. I'm only leaving the Tanganikans at the moment. I can take the rainbows out, but they're not. Nobody's bothering them. That's the angels got bothered by the Tanganikans. They were nipping on their fins, so that's why they're no longer in there. I don't want to kill fish. I want to raise and grow and have breeding stuff. So, there. I even put rice fish last night. some of the coals. There were small ones they went after, not the small ones. It went in the filter, which is gonna be down there with some neon tetras. There is few neon tetras in there, not neon cardinals. Three of them. They're living in the filter, buddy. Because these guys bothered them, they went and jumped in the filter. Yeah. Like I was saying, stay away from your wife. Don't go divorcing. Make a fish room. It costs cheaper. Trust me.
Like I was saying, stay away from your wife. Stay away.
My dad feels your pain. He hides in the garage a lot from my mother. Otherwise, he gets the honey-do lists.
Who wants to talk a face like this all day long? Not me.
George,
Oh my goodness.
you're a beautiful man. You're a beautiful man.
Thank you. Thank you.
This was awesome. Thank you so much for showing your fish room.
Yeah.
I literally am. I'm in awe.
I bet you
This
there's a
big
whole
smile
lot
for
more
me.
he hasn't showed us.
Oh, yeah.
They
You should see my reef tank. You seen the fish food I have, the collection of fish food?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, by the way, this is supposedly a magic water. SNR sold it to me. She said that it will make the fish breed Madaka.
Huh.
Magic water.
That's what she said. I'm gonna try it next summer, and I got a bunch of different food from her. I met the lady. I was so excited to meet her, and I bought 2 different Madakas from her. I got the bellflowers, which I live in Bellflower, right? I gotta have those. And then I got the green dark lights. They're so beautiful. I was showing them earlier.
Yeah, I was really excited when I got to meet her. A gentleman that breeds rice fish for me here at the shop, he buys stock from her and they're good friends. So he introduced me to her. I must have spent probably a good hour and a half just staring at rice fish at her table at the Aquashella in Jersey. It was so good meeting her.
So
they sold out over here.
That magic water. That brings up something that I remember having. Well, I had discussions about it before, but so who's that little German guy that breeds all the discus Hans?
Yeah,
discus Hans. What he does is he will get a jug full of water from one tank of fish that have just bred and put it in another tank of fish that he is trying to breed. And apparently those hormones will cause those fish to breed. I'm curious if that water is water from a aquarium of fish that are breeding. And it has the hormonies in there.
The hormonies. Oh my Lord.
What?
The science makes sense, but I don't know about the hormonies.
They have teenagers make water changes. That's why that water is so.
Oh, good God. 13-year-old boys, right?
Yeah. They're straining the water through their socks.
All right, we're going too far. Let's get back to those fish. Loving the red fidcados. And is that Simulus or Maltese over there? Let me look closer. Oh, there goes a Lilupi. Okay, good.
You like those xenotilapias?
They're gorgeous. I actually have those here at the shop. Oh, no, actually, I sold out on those guys. They're one of my favorite sand sifters.
You know what? They're not even... Okay, so my favorite sand sifters are Kalisas, but I bought some. Okay. I grow them. A bunch of them died in here, guys. I had like 9 of them. I only see right now 1, 2. So I don't see any males yet. Oh. Hopefully I have a male and female. Before this, I spent $500 on them, and 6 of them, they all died in like 24-hour bacteria again. Next time I get them,
breeds those guys as well. So she's got 2 species on her list that I always try to get here at the shop. So if you ever need, she breeds those regularly.
Those are my favorites too, the Kalisas.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have these guys. If you saw them, Lamprologes caluctres. Have you seen those? Mm-hmm. And they're right there. Look.
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful pattern.
See, CRP know what I'm talking about, the harmonies. CRP be mixing harmonies all the time. She just said it.
$5.
Well, guys, I hate to cut this short. I'll definitely watch some replay and try to jump back in later, but I got to start unloading these fish, okay?
Yeah. Well, in all actuality, I kind of don't want Mexicali to be in a rush. So I think we should actually go ahead and cut the stream right now, because I know Mexicali was gonna say a certain time, but he was pushing the limit as to his time. So I know he was. I could see him looking at his time. So I think we should go ahead and call it. Listen, I cannot reiterate how much I appreciate every one of y'all for being out here. I would still like for you to grab that link and please put it on your social media. I really would appreciate that. And look out for the next live stream, because we do have Christmas coming up. And like I said, all these donations go to the turkeys for Thanksgiving, hams for Christmas, and it also funds the aquariums from the rest of this year and for the beginning of next year, the aquarium in the classroom. So we're still gonna go ahead and run it, and we're gonna do some other stuff. But yes, thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. I know I went sideways again, so I'm going to jump off. But thanks, everybody, for watching, and thank you for the donations. And like I said, I'll definitely be giving out more gift cards. So please support the cause. It would really be so kind of you, and I know Fishy Biz really appreciates it. And same for the kids. So take care, guys. Bye.
And thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to run real quick a little bit of the video where this is actually the video where we're talking about Drew going in and changing out a few times to be able to buy more than one turkey. One of the things that he does is, because he wants to be as transparent as can with what he's doing, he'll actually film the purchasing of the stuff, the delivery of the stuff. I think at this point, I don't want to put the volume on there because they'll copyright me, but he's trying to see how many he can get away with buying at once. And but yeah, he definitely does put in the work.
And don't forget, all your donations, they actually count double, because a lot of the local stores will go, okay, you're buying X amount of hams. Well, we'll go ahead and throw a couple extra on there. So, it counts more than just that $1 can count as $1.50. You know what I mean? I mean, they'll match as much as they can. So, yeah.
Especially now that they've become aware of the fact that that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
They've now with more, and especially it'll be interesting to see what happens with Mike's, connect with the distributor. I think that's really going to go a long, long ways for him to be able to really maximize the donations you guys have given him today. Not only to do Thanksgiving, but also to do Christmas, because he does hams in Christmas. So he does those two holidays.
Yep. So we're at 1,020. You guys really, really exceeded my expectations today. Really. I will not talk bad about y'all for at least 6 months. At least 6 months.
Yeah. So, again, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support, whether it's for Fishy Biz, for Fong, for myself, for the community in general. You guys always come up and step up big. Doesn't matter what the event is. You guys always show up, and just want to say thank you guys for that. This is definitely gonna go a long ways to help out Drew's community. Why is Jeff calling me a slacker?
Because you have somewhere to go. Probably. He's probably saying because you have somewhere to
go. I've been right now, pretty much anything my wife asks me to do, I'll do, just because she just recently lost her mom. So, it's kind of like my way of supporting her. And she doesn't want to think about that, so she tries to keep real busy. And in the process of doing that, she keeps me real busy. So that's why I've kind of been a little bit MIA from a lot of this stuff. It's just right now the focus is on helping her grieve. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys, and we'll see you guys soon. When is the next time you'll be going live, Funk?
We're gonna have to talk about that because I don't want to. I kind of want to space it out so that it's not too much at one time.
No, I'm talking about just you in general. Just you in general for your channel. What's the next time?
Probably Monday for me with Fishy Bizz on Monday. Definitely Monday. Me and Fishy Bizz will be live on Monday. As far as me popping up, I don't know. I'll probably pop up randomly whenever, but officially Monday, me and Fishy Bizz will be live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep.
All right. Well, again, just wanted to say thank you guys, and we'll see you soon. I think I'll be going live on the 7th. Oh shit! Wait up. Let me fix
you're
this.
good.
Yeah, I'm going to be going, which is Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be going back to doing my interviews. I'm going to have on third generation aquatics, and it looks like all 3 generations will probably be on. So,
that'd be cool.
If you're around,
that'd be cool.
If you're around, make sure you guys swing by and check that out. Other than that, again, thank you so much for everything. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys soon.